Hello everybody and welcome to another ever so random episode of Persona 3 Reload. We're picking up exactly where we left off last time, which I think was at the exit to Tartarus. I had Wade doing a little bit more farming and stuff and then wound up not, just because we are very well leveled for this portion of the game. A lot of the enemies at the levels that we are like fleeing us on the levels that we can access, so this feels like a good opportunity to move ahead. So here we are near the end of November, 4 days left on the calendar.
Oh, hello.
Yes, we're gonna stop for tonight. So take us down to 3 days left on the calendar. It's 3 days left until the full moon, I should say. Yeah, Tuesday the 1st. We got a few messages. Am I free? Sorry. Oh, we absolutely can hang out with Chihiro. No, wait, didn't we pray for Chihiro? Oh, no, I don't remember. This is one of the problems. I really think that we already prayed for Chihiro. Oh no, I honestly don't remember. Should we hang out with her just to be sure? I'm gonna hang out with Bebe. Oh boy, if I didn't hang out with Chihiro, this might actually be an opportunity for us to reload, and I'm serious. Let's go hang out with Bebe. Wants to hang out. Oh wait, we can't. No, we have to go hang out. No, sorry. We have to go hang out with Striped Shirt. That was a real roller coaster of like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And then I realized, oh wait, it's Sunday. Like the home shopping network is on. Yes, all right. Yeah, we're sorry, Bebe. We've already got plans.
It's a
Be a spy set. Make your dreams come true and become the hero in every spy movie.
Good.
First up, we have the Shoes of Bane.
With these specially crafted shoes, you won't make a sound sneaking around.
Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait,
Not
there's
bad,
more.
kid.
We'll throw in these infrared goggles. Nobody will look at you like a weirdo with those on. For 40 grand, why not? Oh, hello to Kaz. Oh, sorry. So, somebody else called you Kazabella? So I've been going with Kazabella. Should it be Kazabella? Yeah, like A or B. A is Kaz, and B is Kazabella. Because I kind of like the sound of Kazabella. The second one, okay, I will repair that moving forward. As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, that's probably how it's supposed to be said. Okay, yeah, no, we have to go hang out with Striped Shirt. Yeah, look. The words spelled out by my hand would never have been read. I want to tell you the rest in person on the bench where the sun shines through the trees. We are absolutely going to, yep, go do that. Hold on, I'm just curious. Would it tell us anything about Chihiro? Because I don't think this is a regular, like, hangout session. Grow closer to deepen my bond. Right, Kaz might actually remember. I'm like 60% sure that we prayed for a better relationship with Chihiro and that we're all primed for level 10 with her, and there wasn't enough minutes on the real world clock to do the hangout during the last session. I hope I'm not misremembering.
Nice one.
Junpei's got a smile back. Good to see the classic Junpei in action again. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, episode 41, The Secret Base, EXPLODES. Take it back, Featherman R. Take it back. On to today's news. Tension is still high over apathy syndrome since the causes are still undetermined. Can you imagine just like, what are we into? Like, when did this start? Like April, May? I don't remember if apathy syndrome was a thing in April, but it's been like 8 months of, yeah, people are just getting like stricken down in the middle of the street. They lose all will to live. They just stand there like zombies, just murmuring to themselves and not make any sense. We have no explanation for how or why, no identified pathogen, nothing. Just, yeah, this could happen to you at any moment. Just be aware. So Kaz is saying that normally how I've said her name is correct. I feel like I've been wrong. The second one is where the A is extended, isn't how it's pronounced. The A sound should be shorter, like the British pronunciation. So, Kazabella, then. Just thumbs up Casabella, because I think that's what I've normally said, and I will then stick with that. I'm a big believer in trying to say people's names correctly. There's a few, like, names in general, there's a few exceptions. Like, I still say Paris and not Paris. I'm not trying to be like an ugly American about it, but I feel like in America, if I refer to the capital of France as being Paris, it just comes off as, like, extremely pretentious in the part that I live. Maybe if I was in Paris, I would say it. It's the same list, actually. But even then, I feel like people in Paris would be like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to sound French? Because you're not pulling it off. We don't need that. Single shot isn't that good, though. Myriad arrows is really good. Surprised I only have one of those. Perfect. Okay, so Casabella is correct. Okay. As far as I know, that's the only thing we have to do today. And we're going to go hang out with Kamiki. It's good to see you. Please have a seat if you'd like. Yes, we can grow closer.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure this is our level 10. This bench really is our special little place.
I've been waiting. I finished my story and wanted to show it to you. I was having a lot of trouble with the ending, but I finally figured it out. After the alligator ate his friend, the bird, he cried and cried for a long time. In fact, he was so sad that he drowned in his own tears. His tears became a sparkling lake, around which grew beautiful flowers, and a tree that bore delicious fruit. The other animals in the forest came there often to relax, but none of them knew the alligator had created it, or that he was gone. The end. That's the ending I decided on. Even though the alligator didn't find meaning in his life, the residents of the forest did. They just didn't realize it. The meaning of my life isn't something I should spend my time on. It's more about how I was able to affect others. So, for me, or you, or anyone, just simply existing gives our lives meaning. People can't survive without help from others. We all depend on one another. I don't know how to explain it, but does that make sense?
It makes literally all of the sense. Like everything that he just said is a much better stated version than I could ever have mustered for how I've always felt about the question of what is the meaning of life. The meaning of life is to live. It is the meaning that you bring to it. You need not be ordained a great destiny from higher up in order to accomplish great things and to make your life worth something. To the people around you, your life is going to be measured by those who remember you and what you leave behind to help and benefit other people. So I think so.
I'm glad. This is the notebook I wrote my story in. I've poured my heart and soul into it. I wanted to give you this, since you shared my final moments. My body feels lighter. I'm so grateful to have met you. It seems so insignificant, but maybe there was some meaning in it for both of us. Thank you. In the end, I'm glad that I was born.
I can sense Kamiki's tender feelings. I feel like our relationship is stronger now.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Sun Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the sun within thyself.
We've maxed out Dying Young Man. The Sun social link has reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Ashura and his wrath, the great being, grand being.
I have to go now. Maybe someday we'll meet again. I'd like that.
Just no reaction. He's the most stoic dude. With the notebook tightly in hand, I decided to head back to the dorm. So Kaz is saying if she's talking to people, she'd normally say it, or she'd say, I think Paris, like normally, because she was saying that she says it like the Parisians say, then again closer to France. Yeah, here in America, I feel like if somebody's trying to sound very worldly or very sophisticated, that's one of the like go-tos, and maybe this is just like a pop culture thing, and like part of me would like to just call it the way it's supposed to be, but it's such a... People would look at you here very strangely if you said Paris, France. The full moon's almost here. No shadows have appeared yet, but I'm still worried. That reminds me, Ryoji-kun's here again. He's visiting Junpei. Junpei's still pretty down, so I'm glad he has a good friend like Ryoji-kun. Hey, he's muscling in on my buddy. Alright, so Ken-kun wants to make coffee. Aigis probably wants to garden. Let's see if we can go see what Ryoji and... Where's Ryoji?
Oh yeah!
Hey, what's up? Heads up, Ryoji and I are hanging out in my room right now. But he's not staying for long, so just holler if you're gonna head to Tartarus. Which soda did he want? Okay, and she wants to read. But I'm pretty sure, like Mitsuru, she doesn't gain any new abilities, right? I wanted to sit down and take a break from everything, to just sit down and read. Would you care to join me? Yeah. I'll think about it, Mitsuru. I'd love to hang out, but unfortunately I have to maximize my time. Can I go see, Junpei? Or Junpei's friend? I don't have a voice for this dude still. Oh, is that you, Junpei-kun? Don't worry about getting me a drink or anything. But anyway, I pressed a button and the whole screen suddenly went dark. Was it the power button, boss? Did it say reset on it? So I do think that we're just... Yeah. I think we're gonna hang out with Aigis and do some gardening.
Oh.
Do you intend to continue work on the rooftop planters today? No more skills, but the quality of produce might increase. Actually, you know what? I think that we are going to make coffee with Ken, because I'm pretty sure that the coffee has an SP boost to it. I wanted to show you that I can do the coffee properly. Oh, he might... I didn't know about this. I'm glad we talked to him. He's going to get an ability.
Oh, right! So, I was hoping you could watch me as I make the coffee. Thank you. Okay, the beans are freshly ground and accurately measured. The water is about 90 degrees Celsius. Now, the pace and angle when pouring the water are really important. All right, here I go. Pour slowly and quietly in a circular motion. You'll know you're doing it right when it starts smelling really good. It's not exactly what you'd get at a cafe, but I think I've improved a lot. There's so much to consider when making coffee. I get why people are so particular about it. I know it's a bit weird to ask at this point, but when do you feel like drinking coffee the most?
Right after waking up. Yeah. And like there are days when I just like straight up forget, but I feel like that's the time like it's gonna have sort of the best impact.
Well, that does seem to be common for a lot of people. The taste and smell are a signal to start the day. It's sort of like flipping a switch in your head. When my mom was still alive, the house used to smell like this every morning. Now I realize how often she'd make coffee, even on days she was busy. I saw on TV the other day that smells and memories are linked closely together. The smell of coffee reminded me of my mom. But in your case, I wonder if it'll remind you of the times we spent here, drinking coffee together.
Let's do it more often.
In that case, I'd better practice and treat you to another cup while we still have time. It'd be pretty sad if you only remembered my coffee being bitter. I feel like I haven't gotten into something like this for a long time. I also think it's helped me practice staying focused. Maybe it's because I've been doing it so diligently.
Amada looks so satisfied as he talks about coffee. It's hard not to feel with Amada that he's gonna look back on this like later in life when he's like a salaryman and he's like wearing a tie to go to his office job every single day, that he's not gonna look back on this and be like, man, I really should have just like had fun with Rangerman dolls, like Phoenix Rangerman dolls, like the entire time. Like, what was I doing? Why was I in such a hurry? By the way, automatically recover 10 SP every turn? Jesus Christ, kid.
Anyways, thanks a lot. Because of you, I think I understand the taste of coffee a little better now. Besides, if my mom liked it, I'm sure I will too. Oh, there's still more if you want a refill.
I have school tomorrow, I think. I assume. It's been a lot of not school lately.
I've gotten a lot better now, so I hope you'll join me again sometime. Next time, it's gonna be even better than it was today.
It could be another holiday. November seems to be packed.
So, in this section...
Oh, what a sublime heroine Murasaki no Ue is. She was written to be the ideal woman of the Heian period, the quintessential Heian beauty.
Do you understand?
Speaking of Murasaki no Ue, here's a question for you, Chakariku. In the tale of Genji, Murasaki no Ue is portrayed as a woman of the highest class in terms of appearance, intelligence, and character. In the poem that Genji, the protagonist, sends to her, what did he compare her to? Well, a cat, I would hope. What was it again? Class, appearance, intelligence, and character. Let's go with a cat, because cherry blossoms have very little intelligence, and the hydrangea has effectively no character. They're incredible. I speak from experience. They're super boring people to talk to at the party. So a cat.
You're wrong.
Wrong. The answer is cherry blossom. They're much more intelligent than you gave them credit for. It means that the image of you, as beautiful as the wild cherry blossom, will never leave my mind. How refined. Compared to them, you guys are nothing but... I answered incorrectly. Princess Casey, thank you so much for the raid. Hello to everybody raiding over. Casey, I hope you had a wonderful rest of your time with Assassin's Creed Origins, it was. I'm worried about Ryoji-san, and it's even affecting my concentration. This is a grave situation. What should I do? It's just whirring away inside.
Come to think of it,
It seems like Aigis-san has been staring at me a lot lately. I hope she's not going to embarrass me again. Dude, I was looking forward to meeting some babes on that trip. But I guess some things rarely go as you hope. Well, at least I got to see our school's girls and yukatas. Alright. We have not hung out with Yukari even once, which doesn't feel good, but we've got a job to do. So we could hang out with Fuka. But we could also... Okay, here's what we're going to do. I want to walk outside the school. I want to see if we can... Yeah, so Mitsuru's available, but I still want to go to copy our card. Dude, what's the deal with career experience? They made me carry cardboard boxes around all day. My arms are friggin' killing me. Imagine if they put something in the boxes. Oh, did I say Origins? It was Mirage. Yeah, and you got the, like, charged up knife that I never got. It looks really satisfying to use, actually. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're going to Azuki Arai at the strip mall for some sweets. I don't understand why I can't go there. We should check out the Net Cafe. So actually, now that I think about it, there's a few things that we should do. I need to go to the mall because we rescued some people from Tartarus.
A friend of mine just died. He always wanted to become an astronaut. He died out in space. It's funny how that works. But before that, he said to me, even when I die, I'll always watch out for you. I'll remember him every time I look up at the night sky. In my heart, he's the best astronaut there is.
Okay, for a second I thought that was somebody else. So, is the word in Japan, give or take, like... So yeah, there's the missing salaryman, we got an Omega Drive, there's still more.
Much obliged.
And a diamond. 3
Good to
diamonds.
see you.
Alright, I don't think that we needed to buy
You
anything.
finished? Come back soon.
But I might see if we can spend those diamonds on something. Princess Casey has to take off for some after-stream care. Casey, thank you very, very much for the raid. I hope you have a great rest of your afternoon. Actually, for you guys, it would be evening, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's probably much later there. So, okay, sorry. Let me look at Omega Drive, and when you have something called a drive, I want to see if it might be good for Aegis. Omega Drive. Increases the user's critical rate. That would be good for her. But what I have on her right now, the high electricity evasion, I kind of want to keep that because that nullifies her greatest weakness. Junpei is the other person that would really benefit from like a high crit. Yeah, I gotta say, that luck. Let's do that. Because we have him on luck because I'm assuming, and I don't actually know, that luck drives critical hits. Let's switch to this. We'll go with Apt Pupil. All right, and now with that done, we have gotten like a ton of crafting materials. What was her voice? Courageous-san passed away. Well, we don't need to talk about that. So, how can I help you today? So, you found a new base model. Oh, this will make for a fine piece of equipment. Will fuse equipment?
Which one?
I don't know which one she's talking about specifically. Let's go with Prime Nile
You've come at a
Blade.
good time. There are some new items you can create.
So we would need 2 gold quartz to get this. And how much better would it be? Oh, a lot better. Like a lot better. So now we want to see, can we get gold quartz anywhere?
Go on, look around.
No. No, we can get silver quartz, but the gold quartz is off limits.
Even after turning my hobby into a career, I still find my... Which one? What
Okay.
would you like?
I do have 7 Prime Nile Blades, so we don't have to get it right this second. This would be for Yukari. Oh, balls. Can we get any diamonds then?
I'm sure this will prove to be you. Go on, look around.
I thought that someplace around here did sell or let you trade for gems, but maybe it's just these. Yeah, look, I can get like some amethysts, but I've got 65 of those.
I wonder what's going to happen now. Well, go on, look around.
That's disappointing. I mean, I get why you can't just buy diamonds,
Creating
but...
equipment. So, what will it be?
Okay, so this would be good for Junpei. I do like the automatically boost defense, but Junpei is such like a physical hitter. I think that we're gonna get this. And what do I need for it? Things that I have in abundance. So,
Everything I craft
yeah,
is sure
let's
to be...
get this for
I
Junpei.
see you've decided.
Or should I wait? You guys, I
what
should
now?
wait. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna back
Is
out of
that
this
all you need?
because I
Hope to
bet
see you
that
soon.
we're well equipped for the fight, like the full moon fight, and then what we'll do is come back after the next event and maybe she'll have even better stuff. I feel like it's a waste to get it right now. What is this telling me that I can do? Hello to Dawn! Kaz is saying, it's 9 p.m. where she is. I just looked up how to get gold quartz. You want me to tell you? So, let me ask a yes/no. Is the gold quartz available any place outside of Tartarus? Like, is it something that you must hunt for in Tartarus, or can you get it someplace else? That's not a yes/no question. Can you get it outside of just picking up in Tartarus? That's my yes/no question. Let's duplicate Diran, because that is a full heal. You can get it someplace else. Ooh. Sure, I'm game. Like, I am well leveled, and I would really like to know. So I'm all ears. Where would you go to get gold quartz? Also, I want to see, somebody here is apparently talkative, because this is the you can talk to somebody here option. And I know that Mitsuru's among them, but that would just be the card. Yeah, Dawn, I hope that you're having... Oh, there's no stairs over here. Dawn, I hope you're having a really good Saturday. God, it feels like Sunday to me already. Please, let's not hurry the weekend. You're going to change 4 diamonds for gold quartz. And where do you go to get that? Does it say? Because that's what I thought, and now I can't find it. Career experience was so boring. Just the same stuff over and over. I should have just ditched. Even just being in class like usual would have been more worth my time. I know, right? And I already have a part-time job. So it's not like I needed to learn what having a job is like. They just made us work for free. Yeah, they did. Because I was thinking the same thing. Samachan's had a part-time job for months. He knows the life of the working man. All right, so let's go hang out with Mitsuru. I just want to double check that we do have an Empress, and we do. At the antique shop. I'm so sorry to go back, but what the hell? Why don't I see it? You know what it probably is? I'm probably scrolling past it. This is why it's not a spoiler. Like, Kaz is correcting that I'm doing it wrong. Either that, I'm not looking the right menu. So, let me just double check. Yeah. So I would think that'd be a trade item.
Useful.
Or this is the only place to get it, and you can't, like, maybe you just can't trade for it yet, because it's not in here. We have up to silver quartz, so maybe it's something... Kaz, whatever you're looking up, is this... Does it unlock after a certain date? Because I'm feeling like it's not available to me just now. And I'm okay with that. Because these are all cards. Survival trick. Yeah, it's not a bad trick. Not dying.
Creating equipment.
All right.
Is that all you need? Hope to see you
Yeah, we're feeling pretty good about it. We should have another opportunity to come back here. We're going to go talk to Mitsuru. I do not know. Maybe on the roof? Or it could be out in the corridor. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Thank God the game reminded me. We got the special drink. I had forgotten about this. Oh, that drink. Can I see it? Oh, is this the limited edition drink you can only get in Kyoto? Impressive. I have to say, I love these rare drinks. Have you seen the Odin juice? It's only available in the fall. Do you want some? Well, I can't let you have it for free. I'll need, let's say, 5,000 yen to part with it. What about the drink I just gave you? What? You're really going to pay me 5,000 yen for this? Wow, you must be a rare drink maniac. Thanks, though. Now I can get my own rare drink. Oh, wait, sorry, I missed that. Whatever she said, do you think if we made those persimmons into a drink, maniacs all over the country would like it? Maybe you can help out a fellow rare drink maniac. All right, so let's go turn in that quest, which is this button and then this button. Now we go back to the mall. It mentions when you have enough diamonds, you can make the exchange. I think you currently have 3 diamonds. Yeah, Oh, do you need 5? You need 4, she said. Okay. You're correct.
day.
I don't think I have enough diamonds. I don't think she'll come out with
Are
us
you
yet.
accepting a request? Wonderful.
It seems you've completed a request. Ah, so that's the legendary Odin juice. Though at first glance it appears to be an ordinary can of juice. Oh, it's
Is
warm.
that true?
This grainy mouthfeel, it must be one of the ingredients in Odin. It feels like daikon, or maybe an egg. How very
You have my
mysterious.
thanks.
I see technology advances at a rapid pace. I will wait until later to savor the taste of this juice. Take this reward. It's a winter uniform. So I haven't seen an option to make death yet. I think I might need to be a higher level. Daisuju with regenerate 3. Well, we can
Very well.
definitely do regenerate 3. Oh, hold on.
Good day.
Oh, she wants to come to our room. Would it be all right if, well, if you invite me to your
I shall be
room?
waiting then.
Let's go. No, let's hit it.
I've been
My,
waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you to ask. Shall we be on our way?
So, this is your current domicile, the student dormitory. So this is your room. I've never seen many of these items before. If I might be permitted to ask, when I made the request to visit your room, did it make you a little suspicious?
I don't know how to read that expression. No?
I see. In truth, there is something I wanted to tell you. During my forays into your world, I encountered a great many things. Every single one of our outings is a treasured memory, each one a polished, glittering gem. Walking around the crowded Port Island streets, sampling the local cuisine, idling the hours away at the shrine, even visiting your school for a day. And I came to a realization. I had been subconsciously requesting to visit locations that were more and more central to your life. And today, I endeavored to visit the one place in your world where I could learn the most about you. That is the reason as to why I requested to visit your room. If I may be so bold,
You cannot look under the mattress.
do you recall the day you gave me a tour of your school? There was a moment where I mentioned that I felt very fulfilled when I touched you.
No, I remember.
It was the first time I'd ever felt that way. I thought to myself, why did I feel so fulfilled? But after coming all the way here, I finally found my answer. I believe it's because I had the chance to walk in your shoes. Those of us who reside in the Velvet Room wait with great anticipation for our guests. Their arrival is our only link to the outside world and gives us a reason for being. When I'm together with you, I can have that all for myself.
Let's picking up what she's putting down.
Let me put it more plainly. I'm rather naive to the ways of your world, and there must have been many times when I behaved quite strangely. However, even I understand the significance of inviting a gentleman into his own room. If you wouldn't mind, I'd love for you to guide me through it.
Elizabeth, what? This has taken a turn that I did not anticipate. Really, I did not. Elizabeth is so like, I've been sitting here thinking to myself, so nobody else in Seas can perceive the velvet door, and it doesn't seem like they can perceive Elizabeth when she's standing next to the velvet door. So I was sort of wondering, like, did Sama-chan walk past any of his friends and stuff on his way up here? And I assume then that they did not have any questions as to who was this strange woman. Regardless of what I think, there exists no world in which a teenage boy, at least one who is straight, would gently decline. I just don't believe in it. So Sama-chan will boldly accept.
Thank you.
And it's going to be like learning to play backgammon or something. I spent some time alone with Elizabeth.
I feel as if I've become an entirely different person compared to when I first set foot in your world. If I stay on this side any longer, I fear I will forget my duties entirely. But I understand that wouldn't be ideal for you. That is why I am drawing the line. No more visits here. I shall remain on my side. Thank you very much for acting as a guide on my journey of discovery. I am truly grateful. Now then, though the sorrow may be sweet, let us part.
I returned to the Velvet Room with Elizabeth. And it's still after school. Thank you for your assistance earlier. Now then, how may I be of assistance? I honestly thought, even down to making the choice, that it was going to be like, you know, it was, she learns how to feed fish or something. Like just some completely apocryphal random thing that she's always been wondering about. Like the taste of Odin juice or the feel of like cold steel against her cheek or something. Like she's just into all of these weird, like sensational experiences. And I just didn't think... This was basically just the Truman Show where the camera pans away to show the curtains blowing in the breeze. About requests.
Here are my requests.
Yeah,
Let's
we
hear
did
the
this.
results.
It seems you completed a request. Hold on, let me check my notebook. Thank you so much for showing me your room. To show my gratitude for indulging my curiosity to the end, I have something truly special for you. With it, you'll be able to fuse a Lucifer. Just what I've always wanted, of the Judgment Arcana. The Lord of Hell, whom no mere human could dare reach. His power is
I'm
unparalleled.
looking forward to it.
However, someone of your caliber is plenty capable of rising to the challenge. But I can only gaze from below. However, I am willing to stay by your side no matter what heights you reach. I will overcome any ordeal that may stand in the way of my goal. That I believe so. This now concludes the last of my requests to explore
You
your
have my
world.
thanks.
Thank you very much for everything you've done for me. Take this reward. It's a Tyrant's Horn. With the acquisition of the Tyrant's Horn, you can now fuse Lucifer, Lord of Hell. He'll be your best buddy. So, I don't know about Greedy Shadow. I don't know about this. Daisuju, we were about to go in there, and I'm just telling you guys, is it possible we're
The
supposed to
look
go
in
see
your
the old
eyes.
couple?
It's strong.
Didn't she make a
Fierce.
mention at one point
A far
about,
cry
like...
from how you looked the day we first met.
Why are you talking to me? I don't know where to get the CD, and I do not know where to get this. I'm 99% sure that we have gone to go see the old couple since getting this quest. Like, we must have. We've had this for a million years. Like, I'm borderline going to look these up. Because look at how long I've been playing the game. I don't have any idea where to look. I've looked everywhere at the school. I've talked to everybody.
Very well.
All right, so let's go see... Hi. Let's go see if we can get a Daisuju, because if we can, then we can teach them Growth 3 or whatever it is. By the way, Princess Casey's really enjoying Mirage, to the point where she's actually going through all the
Welcome to the
bonus
Velvet
missions,
Room.
the side quests and all of it. Wants to stay. I want to stay over this game for as long as I possibly can. It's like an evening dinner with dessert. I love games like that, Princess Casey. Like, I really like those games where you're like, this is my, like, comfortable space right now. And I always just feel good and relaxed. That's sort of what this game is for me right now. Let's go to Summon
Please take a look.
by alphabet and only show me the ones that we have. So we're going to go to Daisuju. Damn it. Right. Okay. So that's sort of a problem. We don't have it. Can we fuse one? Let's do a
Fusion.
search.
What kind of persona do you desire?
Oh, don't we need a barong? I've now long since misplaced my note, but I have a vague recollection that we needed a barong. And I don't want to do it
Seeing
with
what
Gabriel
personas come to
because
be
we need
is a
Gabriel.
great joy of
So this
mine.
would be Priestess, who we hang out with for, what's-her-face. Yeah, that's kind of expensive. I'm not going to do that right now, except that I do kind of want to do it right now. Daisuju, here we go. Okay, so we get this guy. So... Oof. Double oof. Ugh. Justice and Magician. So Magician I'm willing to give up. I don't even think
Take
that I've seen
all the
Rangda in
time
combat
you
at any
need
point.
to
Throne
consider.
we'd have to rebuy to get... Well, maybe we wouldn't. Maybe we wouldn't, because I think we're ready to hit level 10 with, what's-her-face. Let's do a
Is
Daisuju.
this acceptable?
Yes.
What do you wish to inherit?
Dude, I don't know. Very high on
What do you
magic,
wish
huh?
to inherit?
All right, so let's go with... Well, it looks like we're fusing out of a couple, kind of want to get Invigorate, honestly. Let's go with Agidine, Garudine. I'm thinking about Bufala as well. And then I do like having a variety of personas that can do stuff
It
like this.
appears it will receive an
Except, hold on.
immense
Wait.
amount of power.
We could get Invigorate 3. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's
It
do this.
appears It will receive an well then. Shall we begin?
Princess Casey is saying Enkidu is the sand demon. Isn't Enkidu like the name of the bird in that? Why does the name Enkidu ring a bell? I'm pretty sure it's the name of one of the birds. Now I'm not remembering. What was the name of the bird in Origins? I don't remember. Oh wait, was Enkidu one of the personas? I was only looking for Daisuju. Actually, look at that, we got Invigorate 3. Now I'm super glad that we didn't do that. So, Hama Boost, I just don't like it very much. I think we're gonna pass on Hama Boost. Yeah, I don't care about that one. Null Dark, yes, then he wouldn't be weak to anything. Well, I guess maybe he'd still, hold on, what specifically does that do? No, it straight up nullifies dark damage. This guy would be weak to nothing if we gave him that. All right. So, before we go nuts on this, let's leave.
Very well.
And then I want to talk to Elizabeth because I think that this person already has what he needs. Oh, Senu was Bias Eagle. There was Senu, and then who was Cassandra's? It was... Phobos was the horse. It was... I played so much Odyssey, and now I don't remember the name of the bird.
Are you accepting a request?
Regenerate 3.
Very well.
Elizabeth, I'm not really thrilled about this, because I actually like this guy as he is. Skill cards. So hold on, we're getting close now. No, these are still active skills. We're looking for passives. They don't... Here we are, we're in passives now. They don't break these out very clearly, but they are in categories. Regenerate 3. Oh, no! I've only got the 1. Okay, so we're going to have to come back tomorrow. Because I've already replicated my card. So on our itinerary for tomorrow, we want to replicate Regenerate 3 and then use it on Daisuju. But for all of that, now we're going to go back to the high school. To the first floor. Ikaros. God. I remember how to pronounce it, but I couldn't remember what it was. Thank you, Kaz.
Hello.
Oh, Chakariku, are you leaving now? If that's the case, there was a place I wanted to stop by on the way back. Grow closer soon. Yes.
Thank you.
It's over at the strip mall, so it shouldn't take long to get there. It piqued my interest a while ago, but I could never bring myself to go alone.
Interesting. So this takoyaki doesn't contain an entire octopus, but only a small portion. I mean, that does make sense. The entire creature would be far too large for a single person. Sometimes my own ignorance truly astounds me.
Sorry, I'm thinking very carefully about do you want me to treat you? Mitsuru personally has more money than every other person at the high school combined. I legitimately don't know whether to say this. So I'm gonna offer to treat her. This is probably not nearly worth the amount of thought that I'm giving it. I feel like what Mitsuru sort of wants is to have like an everyday experience and to just be treated like everybody else. That's my read on Mitsuru. And because of that, like, if you're out with a friend, then one of you might spot the other one for, like, something that they really want. Like, hey, you're not sure if you want to drop some cash on this. I think you'll like it. I'll get you one. Give it a try. So let's offer to treat her.
Who do you think I am? Please, allow me to be the one to treat you.
All right, I tried.
What? They don't accept credit cards. So it's filled with diced octopus. Interesting. There's a mild sourness combined with the chewy texture of the seafood. Quite flavorful. Are there other ingredients mixed in? In any case, it's quite good. C'est très bon. That reminds me, Akihiko once mentioned this place. Speaking of Akihiko, don't you think he's been acting differently lately? I can't place my finger on it, but I've known him for quite a long time. It feels like something's changed. Maybe he's just maturing.
Are you happy? Let's go with happy.
Of course I'm happy. With all that we've been through, it can be difficult to get over what's happened in the past. But Akihiko is using his experiences to make himself stronger. I'm quite impressed by that. When I look at Akihiko, I can't help but reflect upon my own life.
I can't tell you how happy I am to be out on a beautiful autumn afternoon talking about Akihiko.
It's the most peculiar feeling.
This is childish, honestly. Maybe you're anxious. It must be sadness. I don't think it's sadness, though. I'm not sure that it's anxiety, but maybe you're anxious? I don't know. You're going through, like, a major change in your life.
You may be right. Maybe a part of me is panicking because I feel like I'm being left behind. Sorry, don't mind me.
Mitsuru seems to have a lot on her mind. I feel like our relationship has grown. I think that, like, anxious can be a very elastic word. I feel like it can cover a lot of, like sort of different anticipation. It doesn't necessarily need to be negative, because you can feel stressed out about something good and fun that's coming up that you're really excited about. So I think that, you know, guessing that somebody in their final year of high school is feeling anxious, probably a safe bet, because that is a seismic shift. No matter what happens after high school for you, it is a significant shift in the way that you interact with the world.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sorry to subject you to my thoughtless rambling. Just Forget I said anything.
Again, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say here. I'm rooting for you seems completely harmless. I heard nothing is a little bit more... I'm gonna say that I heard nothing because she knows that I heard her. I just talked with her about it. I feel like it's more playful, and again, maybe I'm projecting, but I feel like Mitsuru wants to just be like one of the regular kids. I feel like that's probably really important to her now that she's like running the company and stuff.
Thank you. That takoyaki was absolutely delicious. We should eat here again sometime.
But Princess Casey is very anti-credit cards. Down with credit cards, she says. I've shared in the past, I'm very judicious in my use of credit cards. Like building up credit anyway.
Welcome back.
Charging things up on a credit card is what I mean.
You're late. Ryoji-kun was just leaving.
Oh, was he? Darn. And here I was out living life to its fullest. Well, sorry, Ryoji-kun. Maybe next time.
Oh, hey there. Chilly out, huh? Hope you don't go catching a cold. You know, I stop by here pretty often. Weird we never see each other. Well, I'm out of here. See you later.
Later, Ryoji.
Was that Ryoji-san?
Yeah, he said he was going home.
Why was he here?
To see Junpei. They've been hanging out a lot ever since the school trip.
But the rules state that visitors aren't allowed here.
Yeah, but Kirijo-senpai said it's cool as long as no one stays late.
I don't think we have anything to worry about. He is dangerous. Dangerous? Ryoji-kun?
Come to think of it, he did hit on Mitsuru-senpai the first time he met her.
But having him around has really helped cheer you up, Junpei-kun.
Well, no point in dwelling on the past, right? Won't change a damn thing.
That's true.
What's up, Ai-chan?
I'm fine. It's just... I envy you, Junpei. I'm a machine, so I don't understand what it feels like to live.
Really? But you don't seem that different.
In my case, it's more accurate to say that I'm operational as opposed to alive. There are times when I malfunction, but I can always be repaired.
Well, if we were all like you, then we never have to worry about dying. Oh, crap! I don't have time to talk right now. I've got a mountain of homework. Serves me right for slacking. Well, no use whining.
Junpei studying on purpose? I guess hell finally froze over. Well, better call it a night then.
The gift of life is not something I should possess. A weapon is much more difficult to operate when it's alive.
Yeah, I think they've made some animes about that.
That said, I believe I understand the concept of loss. Leader, the thought of something happening to you, it makes me...
Don't worry about me. Stop overanalyzing seems like really... I don't like it, so don't worry about me.
Understood. You are very special to me. I can't explain why, but I never want to leave your side. I want to protect you at all costs, to be there for you always. I apologize for keeping you. You must be tired. So much has happened in so little time. I'll return to my room as well. Good night. Yoji Mochizuki. He is dangerous. What is this unsettling feeling? I am a machine. I can't die, so no one will have to grieve for me. I have to do something. I don't want to see them suffer anymore.
It's just like Aegis is so clearly going through something and like nobody acknowledges
By
it.
the way,
Does Aegis-san not get along with Ryoji-san very well? He's a strange guy, but I think he's plenty polite and interesting. Very quickly, Princess Casey was saying, I grew up in a really weird time where we paid for pretty much everything with cash and only paid for things by credit card or debit when we had, like buying something online or paying bills. That's how I grew up as well. Like it was cash all the way down. But in the last 5, 6, 7 years, it's just been all digital a lot of the time. Casey also became an independent adult and Murder My Parents' Place right at that transition when everyone was going all credit card at the beginning of this. Became and Murder My Parents' Place? That's probably an autocorrect from a different word, but I don't know what it would be. Sorry. I always feel bad if I can't parse out, like I suspect, like what was it supposed to be? And I always feel bad when I can't sort of like suss it out. Kaz saying the huge life change was about the anxiety of not being a negative thing in regards to last year of school. Casey saying, I simply wouldn't know, but maybe I can understand that. I dropped out of school illegally very early after 2 years of heavy discrimination. I have a very close family member who also dropped out of high school and then just like got their diploma. But by the way, like not a GED, like the equivalent, but like got the actual like diploma through like just an alternative school method to like actually have graduated, but also had a very, very unsettled time at school for sure. Moved out. There we go. Hi, I'm Trish with today's installment of Who's Who. Today's subject is a lady in her 30s with a beauty spot under her eye. She can dance the flamenco, so I wonder what she'd look like with a rose in her mouth. Next up is news. Apathy syndrome, go away. All right, so we can make food with Mitsuru. It's not the 10th, so we can't do anything in the refrigerator. Don't worry, Koromaru-san, I won't do anything reckless. Ryoji-san is dangerous. I'm certain of it. Things are fine for now, but one day that will change. Please do not worry, though. I will be there to protect you. I do want to visit so it's been a while since like we've gotten a message that there was a secret recording. And the last time we looked, there was nothing, but then there was that one time it was like 4 recordings. A new recording, yes. All right, so this is earlier this month. Huh? It looks like Amada's room.
This room really is too small to practice in. But come to think of it, I guess I don't have to practice in secret anymore. Although, I don't live on the first floor here, so I might be disturbing the people downstairs. I chose a long weapon so I could match the reach of an adult. But then I learned that long weapons are actually better suited for tall people. Oh, I hit my shin again.
I'm better with the broom than with that blade you carry around.
Jeez, I hope I get taller soon. Oh yeah, where'd my milk go? Maybe I should be drinking more milk. It hurts my stomach sometimes, though.
Scintillating. You know how they say that, like, warm milk helps you go to sleep? Not for nothing. I think that in my entire life, I've had 0 amounts of warm milk. I've had warm eggnog, which is really good, and also sort of dairy-ish, but warm milk? I don't think I've ever had it. No, wait, no. All right, so we're caught up on recordings, otherwise known as spy cam footage. Hey, now that, like, Ikutsuki, like, we know that he was a bad dude the whole time, it's even worse that he had access to all those recordings. So, let's... Yeah. I want to check to see if there's any more URLs that we can buy from the shady, like, website merchant. Hello to Kay! Kay, how is your weekend going so far? Hey, how's it going? Groovy. I'm so jealous of you, man. I bet you've got a girlfriend. You'll do fine over Christmas if you got somebody. All those new couples at school, they make fun of me for being single. The only thing to do is dance like there's no tomorrow. It's groovy being single. Remember when I told you how I forgot to check my fortune and started to sweat? Now I check my fortune list first thing in the morning, right after I wake up. If I forget to check it, I can't get through the day without sweating. She can't get through the day without her fortune? This is bordering on addiction. What should I do? Maybe I should ask Mama. Mama's the fortune teller, just so that everybody's keeping up. Wait, wouldn't it be weird to get a fortune teller's advice on shaking addiction to fortune telling? Now I'm really lost. Yeah, maybe ask anybody except Mama. And, sorry, the URL salesman is over here. He doesn't look like he's got anything new. Except for the dating night, so. With a prepaid offering pass, but apparently I have 2 of those. Okay, then I'm not going to do that. I don't know what the offering pass is. Kay is saying the weekend is great. We're going to go back and hang out with Mitsuru, I think. Spend some time doing yard work and errands. Yeah, we had to take the car to get emissions tested today, which is not maybe as exciting as some errands, but everything passed, so it's fine. 12:10, yeah. Just relaxing with the windows open because we have some decent weather. Same here, and yeah, like in 5 minutes, no one will care. Probably now nobody cares. But this will be the week coming up that we're going to have to pop in the air conditioners. And that's going to be some interesting times in terms of how it might affect our streaming setup. But there should be no interruptions in the schedule, just in like the setup. I'm thinking of taking a break from everything. A cup of tea would be nice. Would you like to join me? Is there anything else we would do with this time? No. I'd love to.
Thank you.
Kay says... Oh, hold on, we're gonna get a scene.
Why don't we try adding some spice today? Go ahead and blend it however you like.
I enjoyed brewing tea with Mitsuru.
I always find this to be so relaxing. I suppose you could call it a moment of bliss. Let me know whenever you're in the mood for more tea. I'd be happy to treat you.
Sorry. Kay, wait, I want to acknowledge this. Wait, no. Okay, hold on. In progress. Just because Kay is saying, by the way, I started watching your Red Dead 2 VODs, and I just about died laughing when you somehow went from trying to pet a dog to having a $120 bounty 8 minutes later. Kay has discovered the secret origins of when Patikin teases me about the dangers of me petting dogs in games.
Hello.
Wait, where is this? This isn't her room, is it?
It's me. Sorry for calling so late. Now then, about the new arrival from the other day. I'd like to ask that you perform a full autopsy. If we find any distinctive features, we may be able to locate her family. Also, I can't help but think that the Kirijo group is connected to Strega in some way. Considering this, I think it would be disrespectful to sweep her death under the rug. And of course, I'll take full responsibility. What did you just say? Transmogrified. The body? But judging by the post-mortem, we were certain she was... All right. I'm sorry, but please keep this strictly confidential until we know more. If there are any other changes... Yes, absolutely. Right then. What is going on? I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens for now.
Wait, isn't transmogrified, isn't that the word they use when the people turn into coffins during the Dark Hour? Wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on. A phenomenon where regular people without the potential transform into coffin-like objects during the Dark Hour. Those who undergo this transformation retain no memory of it. So apparently her corpse is transmogrifying during the Dark Hour. I don't know what regular corpses do, but... because they're clearly talking about, Chidori, right? So... if her body is turning into a coffin during the Dark Hour... it just mostly raises the question, what does a normal corpse do? Because I would assume that they don't turn into anything, and that's why Mitsuru is so surprised, but I don't know. Ryoji-san didn't come to school today. I wonder what happened. I think I read that as much more sinister than it was intended. Ryoji's absent today, man. Class seems so quiet without him. Never realized till now, but he has the sort of presence that livens up a room. Go. So many things happened during the school trip. People got all crazy and did things they wouldn't normally do. For example, peeking at girls in the hot springs. That wasn't you, was it? Oh my god! Wow, I guess you can provoke an emotional response out of Sama-chan. I kind of like this. Puff up? Hey, lighten up. I was just joking. So we hang out with Bebe. Oh, but it's gotta be Chihiro. Like, almost even beyond Mitsuru. I think it's gotta be... oh, you guys, hold on. Sorry. Oh, damn it, now we have to choose. Okay, what we're gonna do, here's what we're gonna do. We have to go replicate the card. Because we need... regenerate 3? We'll know it because we'll only have one of it. Yes, alright. Okay, now we're gonna use the card. Did I just skip it? No. And this goes on this guy. I think we're gonna overwrite Growth 3, because Growth 3 has the most limited... Alright, what's this specifically? Oops. Oh, high chance of light? Okay, then we can dump this, because we don't want a medium chance if we can have a high chance. Okay. And now I kind of regret not getting Hama boost, but whatever. It's done. There. Alright, and now we can go do the quest with Elizabeth. Princess Casey saying herbs and spices in your tea is the way to do it. I should go on a tea journey, is what I should do. I should try many different teas and find if there's one that I do like. And maybe over the course of the journey, I will learn to like tea.
Here are my requests. Wonderful.
I see you have a Daisuju that meets the requirements I specified. That completes the request. It's no easy feat to create a powerful Daisuju with this skill, yet you've accomplished it without any major issue.
Splendid.
That is truly admirable. I applaud your efforts. Take this reward. It's a pair of blue shorts. So, have a Loki at 75, so I'm nowhere near. Yeah, that's not going to happen. No. Yeah, see, I don't want to go do this instead of hang out with, like, one of my friends. Beautiful tile.
Greatly
So,
appreciated.
when it says, like, a peacock design, I would think that's a Mahjong thing, but there's been... Okay, wait, okay, hold on. Isn't there...
Very well.
Is there, like, a creepy Mahjong parlor, like, in the back alley of what's it called? Oh, hold on. I was about to tell him okay, but I was so surprised that I pulled my hand out. Did I do something wrong? It's cold. Let's hold hands or something. Never mind. Forget what I just said. Kaz is saying Lady Grey is one of the favorites. Kay is saying, I haven't done tea in a while. Her husband and her test out a tea advent calendar this past winter. It was a fun way to experience different ones. Kay, we're coming up on that time of year. Maybe I will look into that.
Yeah, I bet those 2 or 3 or whatever, they thought they were king shit. The way they strutted around here in those messed up clothes. They had to think like that or they never would have been able to do the stuff they did. Yeah, dude, it's about self-confidence. We don't have to worry about them anymore. They're long gone, dude.
Yeah, Mahjong! Hold on. Nervous tension. Muster up the courage. Plucked up my courage. Customer's walking out. He looks defeated.
I lost it all, man. Come on, kid, give me some luck. No, I don't say a word. I challenge you to a match. Rock, paper, scissors.
Paper. Good old paper. Nothing beats that.
Wow. I guess my luck really has dried up. Thank you. You helped me realize that gambling's a lost cause. Starting today, I'm stopping cold turkey. Here's a little something to say thanks. Anyway, you probably shouldn't be hanging around in a place like this. Now beat it!
Mahjong tile. Wow. I just want you guys to know, when I look something up, I will acknowledge it. That was legitimately me remembering out of the recesses of my brain. Wait a second. Wasn't there like some Mahjong parlor from like 8 months ago whenever we started playing this game? It was probably more like 4 months ago. GeckoCon's chairman died from falling from the observatory. Usually it's the bad guys who tend to die from falling from a high place, so nah, that can't be right. I've been watching too many Die Hard. I should be praying for him. Those people in town are like statues, but since they don't stop the trains or cause any trouble, I prefer them to the gangs at that spot. Okay, now let's go... So I don't know where to find the music CD. It's music specific to GeckoCon High, and by the way, I did check here. Variety of music. That's it. Like, unless there's like a stand out in front that I haven't known to check. That's the Crane game. That's, well, Gamer Student. We can talk to him. I managed to make up with my friend. Now I can concentrate on this. I would be prepared to ask a yes/no question about the music CD. With the first question being, is it inside? Is it at the school location? Even if it's like on the outside of the school someplace. 'Cause I don't know where to look. About requests, yeah.
Here are my requests. Let's hear the results.
Oh, is that not the item I'd been seeking all this time? What a beautifully painted peacock. Ah, so this is called a Mahjong tile.
True?
It's used in a game, you say? I wonder if it is as essential as a card it is in a card game. At any rate, thank you for this piece. I will cherish it. Take this reward. Well, you guys, this is going to be such trash now. Wait, the scrub brush, that's the thing that we just saw him practicing with, isn't it? Like the push broom? Go clean a
If I may
restroom.
say so.
Clean up the city. Port Island Station restroom. Please help clean up that area. You already have been provided with the necessary cleaning tools, so please make good use of
By all
them.
means.
Okay. Hold on.
Very well.
Port Island Station. And it's going to be right up the stairs, right? Yeah, when I say that I don't like tea, I mean like... And I've... Should I enter the restroom? Yeah, let's push the broom. Hey, you can't come in here. I'm still scrubbing the floors. Huh? You're not here to use the toilet? Oh, okay. So you're here to help out, huh? Wow, you even came with your own brush. You really came prepared, didn't you? Well, all right then. Why don't you start from the other corner? It looks like I'll be helping the cleaning lady. One tile just won't get clean. Let's try using soap. Work smarter, not harder. Even with soap on the brush, the grime won't come off. What should I do? Scrub harder. I gave it all my strength, and the grime is beginning to lift. The tile is completely clean. Wow, you could eat off that floor. Do you help clean the school restrooms after lunch or something? You really know your stuff. Thanks, kid. Just leave the rest of it to me. I successfully helped clean the restroom. This is not the content that I thought this episode would bring. Hello to Solid Chrome Hickey.
Good day. Here are my requests. Wonderful.
Thank you for your help cleaning the Port Island Station restroom.
Yes.
The brush you used to clean the bathroom. The filth that's now encrusted on the bristles might help in battle. A very primitive form of biological warfare. Maybe this is sort of a weapon fusion. No? Take this reward. A maid outfit. We can wear a maid outfit now. Oh, I guess I should take this.
Report of success.
So, I just want to see, because somebody might have answered. I'm ready to, like, just straight up look up where to find the music CD, because I do not know. By the way, Kay was saying the best bit of Red Dead 2 was halfway through episode 2.
It's strong.
I'm on episode 5 so far and enjoying it quite a bit, but that was just a hilarious comedy of errors. I think I remember that one as being I kept trying to cover up my crimes and eliminate the witnesses, and that just led to more witnesses. Was that it?
Very well then.
So far I've managed to think my way through the Mahjong tile. But I'm just letting you guys know, I've checked everywhere at that school, and I do not know where else to look. We looked at the music room, we looked at the music storage room, we've checked, like, the janitor's closet. I mean, I can't swear that I've checked, like, the women's rooms. Like, yeah, you don't go in there. That's a weird thing. Kaz is saying it's in the school. Sewing tools. Oh yeah, we checked, like, there's music stuff out here. Like, we checked over here. Musical instruments. Yeah. I mean, I'll click on this as well, just to demonstrate musical instruments. Drawing tools. And this is, like, the janitor's closet. We checked that. They do all sorts of work around the school, but few people have seen them. There's, like, some other item that I've never interacted with. And we can't go upstairs, right? Oh, well, this is the rooftop, but... I mean, let's check around the rooftop. I'm gonna survival horror this, where you just sort of, like, walk all around and just press the button, the interact button, non-stop. Oh my god, you found a random music CD. Flowers are doing great, so there's your flower update for the day. But those flowers aren't very good. Those flowers are fine. Cleaning tools not normally used or stored away here. Okay, so if we have a mission for more cleaning tools, we know where to look for those. Petting the dog led one witness led to another, which led to another, which eventually led to a shootout. I remember the events for sure, even if I wouldn't have been able to name what number episode. It was a very fun... Yeah, we can't go in there. It was a very, very fun playthrough. Actually, I was just talking to my friend HW the other day about, I don't remember if it was specifically Red Dead or Red Dead 2. Wait! I can hear bizarre music playing inside. Hey, what the heck's this song? Gekukan Boogie. Why does the school have music like this? Must be a teacher's theme song or something that plays when they enter a classroom. Yeah, like when professional wrestlers step out. No way, man, that's crazy. Should I try entering? Yes, we want that CD. You guys, it was the closest room to our homeroom the entire time. Sorry, you have to have permission to be in. Huh, this song? I have no idea what it's for, but it says Gekkoukan Boogie on it. What, you want it? Are you serious? Sure, you can have it. We don't have any use for it anyway. Here. Now get out of here before you get me in trouble. Holy hell. You guys, I must have checked every single other door. Like, I'm sure that I checked, like, the student council room and stuff. Sorry, let's not ponder it. Let's just go turn it in. Kaz, I was absolutely about to ask for the direct answer. About requests, yes.
Here are my let's hear the result.
What is this circular disc? Gekkoukan Boogie is written on one surface. Is there music stored inside of it? Then this sheet of paper must be the lyrics. Everybody was haiku writing. Those kids were fast as lightning.
Very well, then.
I can't imagine what it sounds like from the words alone. Yeah, nothing comes to mind. I will have to listen to it later. Do you have a CD player in there, Elizabeth? Female uniforms S. Oh, for summer? Giant creepy doll. Oh, I know where to find one of those. One with an appearance so horrific it invokes nightmares, but on the other end, it may also be used as a tool for education. Perhaps someone exists somewhere within the learning facility you attend. Would you mind searching for? Oh, is there a skeleton maybe? Like the science skeleton.
Very well.
It's either the science skeleton or the mannequins that they use for the home ec. Because those are right out here. Thanks to Bebe, I think I've gotten pretty good at using sewing machines. No. All right. So there is a science room. I don't happen to remember which of those that is. Which of these that is, though. Music room. Music. Art. Well, I mean, I probably shouldn't not check. No. Oh, laboratory. I hear voices inside. Well, what should we do with this? We can't burn it because that would release harmful chemicals. Maybe we should just throw it away. Should I try entering the science lab? You sure? I don't know what this has to do with a creepy doll. Oh, we know her. Oh, you're Chakariku from 2F. Do you have any interest in this anatomical model? I was just about to get rid of it. It's old and ugly, and the students think it's creepy. But it's such a waste. I hope someone could take it, as long as they don't use it for anything weird, which is what I was just thinking. Yes, I think that's a good idea. I'll let you have it then. Well, off you go. I'm going to lock up this room now. Okay, anatomical model. We're apparently, like, cranking out the quests now. Sorry, I didn't hit the velvet room. I thought it would be a skeleton, not an anatomical doll, but whatever.
Good day. Here are my let's hear the results.
Oh, is this the doll so feared by humans? I see, it's called an anatomical model. The amount of detail is quite impressive.
That so?
But what makes it so terrifying? I find it rather cute. Just look at the way its round eyes stare into your soul. Thank you for this lovely doll. I will find an ideal place to display this. Take this reward. I think it would be super cool if when you went into the Velvet Room, like she had some of these things you get her. Oh, we know where to get this. The helmet. For this request, bring me a certain headgear. More specifically, this headgear is a helm that has existed since ancient times. Since this is an item rich with history, I suspect that it will provide the wearer with quality defense. I believe you may be acquainted with someone who cherishes one such helm deeply.
By all means.
Yes, the dude, the teacher.
Very well.
Let's go here. I don't think these would have stacked up this way if I wasn't spending a million years trying to find the CD. Hello to Repenix, who I think is staring uncomfortably at the anatomical doll. So I hope that the guy is in here, but we can't get in that way. Mitsuru, I'm still walking home from school with you.
What?
Yes, Chakariku. Did you have a question about my lecture? Yes. What are you staring at? Is it my helm? Could that be it?
Great!
Is this really happening? Boy, oh boy, that's one discerning eye you've got there, kid. Isn't this helm great? It is, isn't it? It's a historic masterpiece Masamune had since he was young. Mr. Ono keeps going on and on with his story. So Masamune gave this helm to his vassal before he departed. Such generosity. It's as if he foresaw his fate. Sob, sob.
And so?
And that's why I couldn't possibly part with it. I could give you something else from my personal collection, though. One with no connections to Masamune. If you still want one, well, you do, right? Come see me again and I'll let you have it. Oh, he has to get it from his house? I enjoy the tales of Masamune and have a deeper understanding of history. My academics went up. Yep. If I come back to speak with Mr. Ono at the faculty office another day, I might get my very own helm. Also, Kaz is saying that Masamune is the name of Sephiroth's sword in Final Fantasy VII. I have played 1/3 of one Final Fantasy VII, and it's the remake. By the way, Rebirth is on the agenda, hopefully for this year.
Salut.
Okay, are you leaving now? I have to visit the library today to study up on business administration and management. If you aren't too busy, perhaps you could help me. Yes, and yes, and yes. Yes. Oh, Dawn Evil just bought Rebirth and started playing this morning. Look at that. What do you think of it? Without any spoilers, Dawn, what do you think of it so far? Does it have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth had a really, really strong opening. Do you think the same is true of the sequel? Or the part 2, whatever you want to call it? That said, I'm certain that I know where to find what I'm looking for. It shouldn't take up too much time. Truth be told, asking you to come along was just an excuse. I hope we'll have some time to chat afterwards.
You know, there's not much time left for us to spend like this. In just a short while, we'll be looking back on these days with nostalgia.
What's next for you? Yeah.
Well... Since my father passed away, I've been faced with a number of complicated issues. My inheritance, the future of the Kirijo group, and the expectations of everyone involved with both. It's possible I won't be going to college or starting a career. I may need to walk a different path. Say, what does marriage mean to you?
I think that viewing marriage as an exercise in compromise is a smart way. I don't even think it falls into pragmatism. I think it's wisdom, because the best quote that I ever heard about marriage was that marriage is a bridge that two people build towards each other every single day. They have to find a way to meet each other in the middle of what their hopes and desires and to connect with one another. And it's not something that is just built and then it lasts forever. It's something that requires a lot of maintenance to it. And I feel like that's a very mechanical word, but it's a good way to think of it, that it's something that is, it's an effort, and it's so worth it, right? So I think that we're going to say it's about compromise. I hope that that's not too cold or calculating, but I feel like if you go in super star-eyed or extremely cynical, I feel like that's missing the point on two opposite ends. So I feel like just like compromise is about a middle ground, I feel like this answer is about recognizing that middle ground.
I don't know about that. Compromise is something that can only occur if both sides are willing. Or are you speaking from experience? My parents' marriage was arranged for strategic reasons. But as time passed, they slowly grew to honestly love each other. I don't think they were unhappy with their lives. Love can take many different forms. Am I wrong about this?
Do you have a boyfriend seems a complete non sequitur from what she's talking about. That's a tough one.
If I could speak with my father one last time, I would ask him directly.
I lent an ear to Mitsuru. I feel like our relationship has grown. I got 0 musical notes for that.
Looks like we ended up staying until closing time. Talking in the library. I'm not setting a very good example as student council president. We should go.
We left the library and returned to the dorm. I might, like, try to boost up that relationship. Box on the counter. Looks at the product. Let's see what's inside. Our Shoes of Bane and infrared goggles.
Welcome back.
Sup, dude? Tomorrow's a full moon. Not like that means anything anymore, though. Man, there's nothing to do. I'm so bored. Maybe we'll go hang out with Ryoji. I didn't see him at school today, but he was probably just ditching, so he should be around. Oh, wait, crap. I don't know where he lives. Okay, there's so much.
By the way,
There's gonna be a full moon soon, isn't there? I know there's not much else we can do, but I can't help but feel a little restless. I guess I'll just have to deal with it. Every channel's about apathy syndrome. By the way, lots of love for Final Fantasy VII in the chat. Yeah, I never played the original, and I was only, like, vaguely aware. Like, I didn't know what it was about, and I've only, like, seen, like, a little bit of it. Super duper long summons is mostly what I remember about Final Fantasy VII from what little I saw. But the remake was great. Like, I relearned how to play that game, like, between episodes, like, 4 and 5 or whatever it was, because I was having trouble with the, difficulty, but I just wasn't playing it right, and I realized that I needed to, like, reset what I expected from the combat, and then I got a lot better at it, I thought. Sama-san, I swear that I will protect you come what may. So, please do your best on your exams. I wasn't thinking about exams. Sorry. Aiga said something akin to the idea that as a machine, she is replaceable. She may have been programmed that way, but it's still painful to hear.
Perhaps.
Mochizuki asked Mitsuru out? Oh, right. I'm surprised he's still alive. I used to think he was all talk. Guess he's got guts of his own. But it's not guts if it's just cluelessness, though. Like, him being oblivious is not to be mistaken for courage. This feels kind of weird, huh? There's a full moon tomorrow, but nothing's happening? It's almost too quiet. Well, I guess that just goes to show we're back to our ordinary, everyday lives. But for some reason, I feel a little restless. Kind of want to farm. Or garden. I'm just going to double check that she doesn't get anything, right? Like, we've already watched her DVDs. Right. Nope. No thanks. Alright. Yeah, let's go hang out with Fuka. I'd like to check on the rooftop planters today if possible. Do you have some time right now? Yes, the quality will... Oh! You guys, she'll also get a new ability. I thought I had maxed out all the, like, the older crew.
Uh-huh. Yes, this looks good. Just to be safe, we should adjust the amount of fertilizer and make sure they get enough sun. They look like they're growing fine now. What a relief.
I worked hard too. It's all thanks to you, Fuka.
Oh, I only lent a helping hand. I'm sure tending them is important. But it's all thanks to the plants themselves for being so strong. You know, after I treated the plants when they were sick, I kept coming back here to check on them. I noticed that the spots where we had cut off the leaves were already sprouting new ones. And in just a little while, they were healthy and green all over again. Maybe I'm making a big deal of this, but it made me realize that life is actually quite amazing. It didn't matter that they had been weakened or had damaged parts. Just giving them a little support was enough for them to show how strong they really are.
We could learn from this.
Yes, it really gave me hope. I think in a lot of ways, we're just like them. I'm not sure how to say it, but I hope I can be as resilient as these plants are.
Fuka is looking tenderly at the plants we've grown together. I feel like that sounded sarcastic when I said it. I didn't mean it that way. Weakness mitigator greatly reduces damage taken when an ally's weakness is struck. But is that's not like all the time, right? Maybe it's only when you use like Revelation or something.
I think I'll check on the plants one more time, just to show my appreciation. Maybe if I keep thanking them, they'll grow even healthier.
Dawn's gonna be playing some Rebirth pretty soon, but wanted to hang out. Ooh,
That
hold
should
on.
do it. Shall we head back down?
Wanted to hang out by Steve the Beardy, for a while since they were out running errands this afternoon. And this is a good call.
Good morning.
Like Steve might be like secure in the tank. Am I using the right phrase there? But also probably really benefits from having some companionship. Like it's an animal, really enjoys being around you. I intend to do my best to protect everyone, even if that means I... What's up, Aegis?
No.
It's nothing. Please don't worry about it. I just wanted to share my feelings with you. And hello to Patikin! Yeah, I don't know if Rebirth will come up before or after Final Fantasy 16, but there's a lot of, like, RPGs I'd love to get into. Like this one. It's one of the reasons that I'm playing this. Dude, Aegis just flew out the door, and Ryoji didn't turn up today either. Weird, huh? So, do we think, this is a rhetorical question, Ryoji is in Tartarus the way that Fuka was? Although you would expect What's-Her-Face to tell us about that. Elizabeth, right? So, I need to decide if we're going to pray for a better relationship with... Oof. Well, let's see. Hold on. Chakariku, what a coincidence. Are you leaving now? Is interested in my plans. Grow closer. Yeah, will not grow closer. Yeah, I got 0 musical notes from her. So, here's what I'm thinking. We go to the shrine. And we're gonna make a card. So what I was saying before is that actually I think it was like just the other day I was talking to my friend HW about Red Dead. I don't remember if it was specifically Red Dead 1 or 2, but he was asking like why is the character so lumbering? Like why is he so slow? And I was sort of saying I think that that's just a Rockstar thing. I think that they place a very, very high emphasis on animation priority. So here's what I want to do. I really am inclined to, like, pray for a better relationship with Mitsuru, since I feel like she's not available that often. But if anything, Student Council is available even less frequently because it's a school club. So I think that if we go to Emperor, yeah. Student Council room, meets today, grow closer. Son of a... Okay, so that's not going to work. And because it's Student Council Day, Chihiro's not available. We could maybe hang out with Bebe.
Oh, hello.
Grow closer. Grow closer soon. Do we want to do this? I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
It is hopeless. I cannot focus. I have barely sewn anything at all.
Patikin, how would you rate Bebe's, like the voice actor's French accent? What's wrong? Why not take a break? Let's go with what's wrong. I feel like it's more direct on expressing concern for him.
I just keep thinking about my uncle. How can I convince him to let me stay here? Maybe if I became a samurai, I could stand up to him. Oh, Maybe if we go have ourselves a sweet snack, I can come up with a plan. Will you go to Azuki Arai with moi?
Do it.
Then to Azuki Arai we go. I have thought about this, even in my dreams. If I return to my home country now, I would never forgive myself. I want to stay here, in Japan, even if I have to eat dirt.
I have your back.
Hatajikanai. It means the world knows you are here for me. Jitsuwa. Actually, I have come up with a plan. Wait, I will return to my home country. Ochiron. But of course, I will not give up just like that. Once I persuade my uncle, I will return. I will show him that this is a wonderful country. All I need to do is figure out how to explain it to him. And with you at my side, I know I will find a way. Please, I can't do it without you. Onegaishimasu.
I can sense that Bebe trusts me. I feel like we're growing closer. Yeah, I feel like I've got multiple S-links that are sort of like idling now, where they're not gonna go up, so there might be some more prayers coming up soon.
The day is coming to an end. We will pick this up next time. Peace out.
I like the idea that he says peace out, because that's what Sama-chan told him to say to be, like, cool. I parted ways with Bebe. I should have told him to say jammin' on the one. Would have been way, way better. But yeah,
Welcome back.
Haseo specifically, Mr. Haseo Ryu had recommended Final Fantasy 16. He really, really liked that one, so that's also on the agenda. There'll be a full moon tonight, but we won't be conducting an operation. I was thinking I might summon Juno and search around little just in case, though. Oh, by the way, have you seen Aigis, Chakariko-kun? Maybe she's in her room. Aigis has been coming home late recently. She didn't used to. I wonder if something happened. I hope she's okay. Maybe she's hooked on fentanyl. She was the very first person on Earth. Aigis didn't like Ryoji-kun from the moment she met him. Do you think they just have clashing personalities or something? Who cares? Something like that. It's probably because he's always flirting. To be honest, I don't really like him that much either.
Oh, right.
There's a full moon tonight, so I'll be up keeping an eye on things with Juno, just in case. So let's go to Tartarus another night, okay? Every channel's on apathy syndrome. Junpei wants to farm. I don't feel like there's anything else we have to do. I can't pray at the shrine or anything at night. Alright, let's go hang out with Junpei. Hey, if you're gonna do some gardening, I'll come too. It's actually a pretty good workout. I didn't think I'd get this into it. Yeah, the quality of the produce will go up.
Alright.
Kaz is saying, Final Fantasy 16 has a fantastic story and I think you'll enjoy it. The only downside to the game is pacing. That can be a thing with almost any RPG. I tend to be a lot more forgiving about the pacing in open world games and RPGs, which also open world games usually have a lot of RPG to them, because, like, the pacing is sometimes a little bit different than you'll find in other sorts of stories. I tended the rooftop planters with Junpei.
Don't be shy, my little veggies. You can grow faster, you know.
The extra care is paying off, and I can harvest more.
I'd say that's some mighty fine work. Let's head back downstairs.
I've been looking for you. What are you doing here?
I kinda just ended up here somehow. It's so strange. The sky and the ground look all weird, and there's no one around. Something bad's happening right now. But for some reason, I feel at peace.
Have you forgotten?
What?
This is the dark hour. Ordinary people shouldn't be free to roam about.
You've adapted to it somehow. Too well for a human. I finally understand. That's why I feel this way whenever you are around. You are dangerous. You are my enemy.
Your enemy? Enemy. That's right. It was on a night like this, with a full moon. It was a long time ago.
Yes, we've met once before. You and I were enemies.
Who am I? Who are you?
I am Aigis, the last of the anti-shadow suppression weapons. I was created to destroy shadows.
Created to destroy?
And your true name is Death. You are the shadow I sealed away 10 years ago.
Shadow? Yes, 10 years ago, on the night when I was born, I stood on this very bridge.
My sole purpose was to destroy shadows. That is the reason why I was given both a sense of self and a persona.
I am the bearer of the 13th Arcana. Everyone knew me as Death. But when I came into being, a part of my power was broken off and scattered. I wasn't at my full strength back then. I was incomplete.
Even so, your power was still far too great. Since I was unable to defeat you, my only option was to seal you away. However, under the circumstances, there was only one suitable vessel. A human boy who had the misfortune of being nearby. I had no other choice.
Now I see. I was inside of him all this time. And I unwittingly led him to discover my 12 missing pieces. And then... I get it. I understand now. I remember everything. I know exactly who and what I am.
Palladius!
Don't be foolish, I guess. You can't win. I'm even stronger than before.
The machine is created to serve a specific purpose. I will destroy you. That is my only reason for existing!
It doesn't have to be that way, I guess.
Sorry. I can't carry out my mission. I'm a machine that can't fulfill its purpose. I have no reason to exist. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm scared.
Juno! Did something happen?
Yukari? What's the matter?
Well, I realize it's a full moon tonight,
You did too, huh? Oh god, I'm turning into a workaholic. Wait, is something actually going on?
We're not certain of anything yet, but we can't find Aigis.
What? Where could she have gone?
At one point, I was able to sense a persona, but I lost Aigis right after that.
You sensed a persona? Could it have been Strega?
Well, she hasn't detected any of them, but we can't be positive.
I've pinpointed her location. The Moonlight Bridge.
All right, call the others. Let's see what's going on over there.
Aigis! I'm sorry. I remember everything. I remember who I am, who he is. Leader. I know why I wanted to be by your side. I'm sorry.
I think I skipped the I failed part. Hello to Harmonious Crow, by the way. Sorry, you come in right at a big story beat. It's going to be okay.
I'm sorry.
You have no reason to apologize.
You?
Ryoji-kun? Wait, what are you doing here?
Aigis!
Aigis is no longer moving. She appears to have stopped functioning.
What is going on?
It's all my fault.
You did this?
Hold on, Akihiko. He's not showing any signs of aggression. Now tell us, who or what are you?
Turns out, I'm not so different from the creatures you call shadows.
You're a shadow?
I'm more than just an ordinary shadow. I'm the Appriser, born from the union of the 12 Arcana.
The Appriser?
I remember everything now. The terrifying truth about the shadows, and about me. I can't... It's all so hard to believe.
You know the truth about the shadows?
I do.
What?
The shadows are here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. As for the Appriser, it draws the maternal being to it, allowing her to awaken.
And the Appriser, that's you?
That's right.
His maternal being. What is it?
She's on a level of her own. No words in our language can describe her. 10 years ago, a man collected hordes of shadows and contained them in a laboratory. That's where I was born. But the unification was interrupted, and I awoke before I was complete. After that, Aigis took me down, and I returned the favor.
Aigis? Is this for real, Ryoji?
She knew she couldn't destroy me completely. So out of desperation, she sealed me within a child who just happened to be nearby. That child grew up carrying me inside him. And by some twist of fate, he later made his way back here. He even transferred to your school.
A transfer student? You don't mean...
That's right. I've lived inside him for a long time.
Come again?
And when his persona awakened, the 12 shadows did as well. All in order to become one with me.
Ryoji, you're the Appriser? And you were inside of him?
Sorry, thank you for recapping, Junpei.
How the hell do you expect us to just believe all that?
It's all my fault. I'm sorry. But there's more I need to tell you.
Ryoji-kun!
It seems he fell unconscious.
He's completely worn out. Let's let him rest for now. Aigis needs us too. We'll pick up where we left off after that.
What I just heard was shocking in a number of ways. Ryoji lived inside me for 10 years, waiting to make contact with the 12 shadows. Then, does that mean the boy named Pharos was actually Ryoji all along? That's what happened to Young Boy, or Mysterious Boy. So many questions remain unanswered. However, Ryoji is unconscious. We took Ryoji and Aigis home, the air surrounding us frigid and somber.
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Got it.
All right, I'll see you then.
Damn you, Ryoji.
It looks like we're all here.
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay. Besides, I have more to tell you guys.
Ryoji-kun.
Then allow me to jump right in. We have many questions that need answers, after all. Yesterday, you said the shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. Tell us more about this. What happens if she returns?
The maternal being is called Nyx.
Who the hell's Nyx?
Nyx is the mother of shadows. In ancient times, she bestowed death upon this world. If she awakens, the world will be swallowed by darkness, and all life will perish.
All life?
Are you saying everyone will die?
It'd be more accurate to say that we'll all surrender the will to live.
Wait, are you talking about the Lost?
Everyone seems to have arrived at the same conclusion, including Koromaru, who frankly seems to be into it, just wagging his tail away. Every single human being will become like the Lost, leading to the extinction of mankind and the end of the world.
The Fall.
But there's still a way to stop it from happening, right? What? Don't tell me there's nothing we can do.
I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you apologizing? Are you saying there's no way to stop it?
That's right. You heard the bell. That's when it was all decided. I'm the Appriser. The Appriser of Death. The fact that I'm here at all proves the Fall is coming.
The Fall is coming.
Everyone is at a loss for words. It's inevitable. The entire human race will become members of the Lost. Ryoji's existence confirms the impending extinction of mankind. According to Ryoji, I just want to point out...
When will it happen?
I don't think you'll live to see next spring.
That's barely any time at all. freaking out about? Nick Schmicks, am I right? All we gotta do is win and we're golden. And we haven't lost a single fight yet, have we?
I like Junpei's right better than it's not that simple.
You can't win. When you're up against Nyx, power doesn't mean a thing. It's like trying to fight the inevitable, like death or the flow of time. Nyx can't be defeated. She just can't.
What? This is bullshit!
This is all so sudden.
Everyone is visibly distraught.
I was born from a collection of shadows, but now I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. It's the gift I received for existing within him. And because of that, I can give you a choice.
A choice?
Nyx's arrival is unavoidable now, but you can choose to live in peace until she arrives. You just have to kill me. If the Appriser disappears, all recollection of the Dark Hour would go with me. And that would erase any memories of this hopeless reality. There'd be no way for you to remember anything. When the fall comes, it'll happen in an instant. You won't have to suffer at all.
We'll forget everything?
I'm saying you can go back to your normal lives. And by doing that, you might buy a little time and delay the fall too. Technically, I'm the same as Nyx, so I can't be killed. But thanks to him, there's a part of me that's become human. So if it's done by his hand, then it may be possible.
Ryoji-kun.
If you don't kill me, everything will stay just as it is. With no hope for salvation, you'll live every day paralyzed by the fear of your impending death. And I don't want to put you through something like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking throughout the early part of the conversation, well, what if we just smother you with a pillow? What does that feel like? I don't want to forget.
Exactly. I mean, forgetting all this would be like trying to hide from the truth.
Is that really such a bad thing? If you don't do this, all that awaits is despair greater than you can possibly imagine. You don't understand the terror of certain death. Don't make your decision without at least thinking about it first.
Why is this happening?
You don't have to decide right now. There's still some time. December 31st, New Year's Eve. You have until then to think about it. After that, I'll dissolve into the blackness of the Dark Hour and lose my physical form.
Ryoji.
When Nyx arrives, I'm going to disappear anyway. So please, don't worry about me. I'll be back when New Year's Eve rolls around.
Hey! Ryoji, wait!
Stop, Junpei-kun! I felt Ryoji-kun's presence vanish just now. There's no point in chasing him. He's gone.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess he'll be back.
Ryoji's revelation was all too devastating. The world will soon perish. Mankind is destined for extinction. A difficult decision lies before me. Death is inevitable. The Appriser truly did deliver a death sentence to us all. I can't think clearly right now. How do you even choose the way you want to die? So in terms of like the scene where the big bad evil guy like monologues for a bit and sort of lays out what's going to happen, that's a really interesting take of, like, I guess it's not technically the big bad evil guy, but rather their herald, like Nyx's herald, and being like, listen, I'm also not happy about this. I'm just telling you how it's gonna go. I can't control it, and you can't just strike me down. That actually makes it worse for you. But here's what I can share. Like, I don't have a clear memory of seeing that particular, like, storytelling trope laid out that way before.
An unavoidable end? This can't be happening. I won't accept it.
Ryoji, that crazy bastard, he's got to be out of his mind spewing all that crap out of nowhere. This is such bullshit, man. I don't get it.
I'm sorry.
I don't feel like talking right now. I've never truly thought about my own life ending. It feels like everything I thought I knew has been destroyed. So, we're all gonna die. No matter how much we want to live, there's no escaping death. Yukari is not here. Oh, there she is. Everyone's gonna die? What the hell? Sorry, I just, in my head, Yukari saying this with the exact same sense that, like, somebody just stole her parking space. What the hell? We're all just trying to live our lives the best we can. And now, what? It's just gonna end? You gotta be kidding me. So I don't know what to do. Is it all apathy syndrome all the time now? Apathy syndrome patient numbers have yet to decline this month. Many are questioning the abilities of the experts who predicted a date when the recovery would begin. We could go eat some seafood. Anecdotes of inspiring people is probably going to be charm. That's going to be courage. Greater agility, I think that we might go with that. Dating site note. Oh, maybe we could work up one of our relationships here. Maybe that's what it's for. This site seems to require an offering. Luckily, the note came with a free pass. Thank you for the offering, and welcome to the Matchmaking Super Shrine. Picture anyone you wish to intensify your relationship with and click the button below. Who should I think of? Yo! We can do this at night now! So we're not going up with Mitsuru, so we should pray for a better relationship with her. I think we're ready to go to level 10 with her. Oh, and we should do him as well, but let's do Mitsuru next. I'll think about Mitsuru when I click the button. Praying. Current progress, 3%. Continue focusing while you wait. The progress bar seems stuck at 3%. Oh no, my internet. I'll continue thinking of Mitsuru. Prayer complete. Your relationship has intensified. It seems the prayer is done. Having meditated on our relationship, Mitsuru feels more important to me. However, I am no more important to her, and that's what counted. Ta-da! If you would like to ask for another prayer, please purchase another offering pass. So I think that we can go and buy those as much as we want. I don't know if there's a limit, but we're going to want to keep a stock of those around. So, sorry, that was a lot all at once. Harmonious Crow was wishing everybody a happy Father's Day. Crow, same to your husband and everybody else who's a plant, pet, human, or pet, whatever I said pet, other types of fatherhood and parentage. Also, there's a more question about the RPGs. Yeah, I guess Patikin doesn't play too many RPGs, but does enjoy watching them sometimes. I heard some people saying that apathy syndrome is nothing to worry about.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard the same thing. They're saying it puts people at ease, right? You think it's some kind of new religion? And I get what they mean, though.
What?
No way. Are you seriously falling for that? It's all a scam. I remember school has ended for today and forever. So, well, I guess we haven't gotten a note that like a barrier has lifted or anything like that, but do we go to Tartarus anymore? That's a rhetorical question. There's no way I can concentrate on school now, man. So let's get going. Well, we're gonna go copy a card, I think. Go hang out with Bebe. I'm just curious if I would go up with Bebe. I'm not gonna hang out with him today. Grow closer, soon. Okay, so we could, but I'm not going to. As I don't think I'm going to. Oh, boo! I should have prayed for student council points. Then we could have gone up with him today. I can still go up with Bebe, so it's not a big deal. Oh, and we can go out with Mitsuru. This is too many sentences to be starting all in a row, but I thought that she wasn't available on student council days because she was going to be at student council. Oh, awesome. Crow. Oh, hold on. I gave up trying to learn about the observatory. Actually, I learned there's nothing to learn about it. I just can't believe the school built that thing. I mean, why build it if no one's going to use it? Crow is saying that she has posted some pics of their Le Mans 24-hour feast in Mia's Discord. I will take a look at that. Also, I did not have adequate time to shout it out at the end of the previous stream, but Crow keeps a gaming journal. It's basically a blog. There's a lot of people around. And she had recently played, and see, I forgot the name of it again. It's basically a game about like solving puzzles in this like little series of dioramas, and she posted a bunch of screenshots and it looks really cool. I can sense your bond. Here you go, some Twilight fragments.
Forward to it. Here are my requests.
Bring me my Christmas present. Christmas has brought good cheer to everyone recently. I hear you may even receive a present during this period.
Yes.
A figure called Santa supposedly flies all over the world, giving gifts to those considered nice. However, I have yet to receive mine. I believe he must have forgotten it, or worse, misplaced it. May I trouble you to pick up my present from this Santa?
By all means.
I don't know where to find one of those. A Dojigiri Yatsutsuna.
By all means.
Auto Maraku. I feel like I have one of those. Bring me the progress
I will
report.
await a report of success.
All right. But do I not have an auto? Really? Auto Maraku. Maybe I don't have that one. Oh, right. We have to go back and talk to the teacher. God, I completely forgot about that. Thanks for the shout out, says Casey. I should have said earlier, but I caught up with the whole Born from the Shadow death thing is coming there. Well, let's see if we have the Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. I don't remember. I think we went with let's see, average 2 hours of overtime. Now factor in the mean age, add a little spice here, here, and here. According to my extrapolations of next year's salary here, I can expect a 4.17% increase. Huh? Wait a second, if I round up, then I actually get 5.17%. Well, in any case, this is one beautiful equation. Huh? Oh, hello there, Chakariko-kun. Did you overhear my calculations? Isn't my use of pi in that equation a daring move? Sure, it may not have been strictly necessary, but it's a question of elegance. Even Masamune himself would be impressed. Oh, I guess Mr. Ono's been rubbing off on me. I assume you're here because you discovered the beauty of math, right? Well, once you master its brilliance, even winning in the lottery is a breeze. So, interesting, why don't you go ahead and do that then? Just calculate the probability from all sides and determine the precise collection totals too. Then if you calculate how much of your winnings you ought to save, you'll always make a profit. Not that I've ever bought a ticket. I listened to the secret behind falling in love with math, apparently winning the lottery. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. I decided to give up for today. Okay, so I don't think that I copied a card. I think I came straight back. So let's go. Oh, maybe Santa's at the strip mall. Okay, I do want to hang out with him. It's getting cold. I can just go inside, but I wonder about him. I heard there's a lot of warm places around here, but is he really going to be okay? Seems okay to me. He's sitting very still with half-closed eyes. I've heard that's how cats smile. They sort of blink very slowly. My mom is saying all this weird stuff. Something at the end or the salvation or something. I don't understand adults. Also, she keeps Xeroxing the same pamphlet over and over again. Hey, you there. This may seem sudden, but do you want to be Santa? Yes? Well, just between you and me, I'm the Santa who makes kids' wishes come true on Christmas. Well, you can't really tell when I'm dressed like this. I'm actually looking for someone to help me with my merry duties right now. It's a special job, and we're always short on staff. What do you say? Want to give it a try? Yes. Great, let's get on with it. But first, one question for you. Can you show me proof of what you've done something good for the world? Something good I've done for the world. If I rescue someone from somewhere dangerous, maybe he'll acknowledge my deed. Come to think of it, I received a thank you letter from a missing person I rescued. Is there something you want to show me? Really? So if you never rescued anybody from Tartarus, or maybe it was a specific person, I showed the person claiming to be Santa a thank you letter. I see. So you rescued a missing person. Putting yourself on the line to help others is not something everyone can do. Fantastic, you passed the test. Here, take this. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this Santa hat. Congratulations, you're now a certified Santa. Apprentices only get the hat, though. So right off the bat, here's your first task. Deliver this to someone who needs it. A Christmas present. This year's work is pretty much taken care of already. You can start working hard for next year. Well, I'll see you when the time comes. Merry Christmas. That's my best Santa impression, by the way. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, little girl, what can I get for you? No, that won't do at all. No dollies for you. Here, have a toffee. My daughter was arrested. They said she was ditching school to go shopping. I was so tired from my late shifts that I had to beg my wife to go get her instead. I wish they could understand what I'm going through and let me sleep at home. I accidentally fell asleep in class, but the teacher didn't get mad at all. So why do you get so upset when I ditched health and sports day practice? I don't get it. When I was looking into Mr. Kirijo's death, there's one thing that bothered me. This chairman of the board, Shuji Ikutsuki, was found dead on the same day as Mr. Kirijo. And he must have known Mr. Kirijo since they were in the Kirijo group together. There's got to be some connection. It does seem like the sort of thing that would have, like, multiple members of the board going dead on the same day. That's some Death Note stuff. Okay, so... did we ever copy the card? Oh, no, now we have to deliver the present. So many quests.
Good day. Here are my requests. Let's hear the results.
Ah, so you finally brought me my Christmas present, the one that I asked for almost 5 minutes ago. Then without further ado, Elizabeth took not the present, but the Santa hat and put it on. It came with a beard. I see. One must first become Santa before partaking in Christmas.
Marvelous.
I suppose that experience itself is the most valuable gift of all, is it not? I brought an actual gift.
Is that true?
Oh, is that so? My apologies. However, I've taken quite a liking to this hat, so you may have the present. Consider it a Christmas present from the one and only Elizabeth Claus. I would have gone with Santa Elizabeth. Please take this reward. It's a ruby. But no diamonds for you. You don't get to craft the better weapon. So yeah, we didn't get, like, the better weapon.
Very well.
I thought that maybe, like... and we might still get some better stuff or whatever, like to craft, but there was not, like, a big shadow fight like I was expecting. Work-related. Fuka says hello. Bebe is super cool. And requests. Yeah, we already talked to her. Let's go see Mitsuru, because I think that we're going to be able to go up now that we prayed. Wait, god damn it, we didn't go to the shrine. By the way, Fox, hopefully Fox is still here. Fox, I hope you've had a good weekend as well. And Crow, like, depending on when people join, sometimes I feel like I don't get a chance to say hello and like, hey, how's your Saturday been? I shared a bit ago that we went in for missions. It's just one of those things where, like, I brought the car in, sat there for a while, scrolled around on my phone. They said, hey, this model car, and I got up, and then it turned out to be a different car than ours, so, you know, just totally unremarkable visit, really. Had a really good breakfast. Oh, and today's really nice. Like, I shared a little bit ago that this will probably be the week where we have to, like, you know, spool up the air conditioners. But for right now, for right now, it's really nice out. Like, this is a super nice day. No, it's not possible. Let's go with more Invigorate 3 then. Anytime you're not sure, Invigorate 3 is the way. Okay, now let's go hang out with Mitsuru. Crow is saying, oh, that was the name. When Crow said the almost gone, I thought that she was thinking, like I thought that it was like something about the Lost or something. No, the name of the game was the almost gone, the one that I was trying to describe. 106 and climbing in Arizona, 110 in Arizona, says Crow. Yikes.
Hello.
Okay. Grow closer soon. Spend some time. Yes.
Thank you.
The truth is, a friend of ours told me that I should go out and unwind. Normally I wouldn't give it another thought, but I admit it might do me some good this time. Shall we go then?
It's so simple. You just purchase a ticket at the window and then walk in to enjoy a film. This may sound silly to you, but I've always wanted to try the whole theater experience. Even though we sat at the end of the aisle, I didn't feel that my view was compromised in the least. It seems a lot of thought goes into the design and construction of a movie theater.
Oh, no! No! I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It's thanks to you. I've never felt comfortable enough to come here alone. I'm sure most people don't consider this to be such a big deal. I imagine someone like Yukari would have no reservations seeing a movie by herself. She's likely more suited to riding a motorcycle than I am as well.
Yeah, how are you not suited? Also, you literally ride a motorcycle. Sorry, this came out of left field. I don't know why this suddenly came up. Why wouldn't you be suited to wear a motorcycle? Or ride a motorcycle?
I don't quite mean to say that. It's just that my time available for riding is limited. Lately, I find myself dreaming about driving to some far-off destination without telling a soul. Well, fantasizing can be fun in its own way.
Let's go for a ride. Because this seems sarcastic to me. Also, Crow is pointing out that she wears skirts. Yeah, to and from school might be a problem. And I don't think they want you to get changed on school grounds. Let's go for a ride.
Together? Just the two of us? Can you ride one on your own? Or do you plan to cling on behind me? Whichever it is, you've got your work cut out for you. In any case, you have my thanks. I'm feeling a lot better now.
Mitsuru is expressing her appreciation. I feel like our relationship has grown. You know, Mitsuru, not for nothing, but I feel like going to a movie with one another is way more, like, date-like than just, like, going for a motorcycle ride.
You know, I have to wonder.
Sorry, because I just laughed out of nowhere. Fox McCloud was saying, I will stand on the back T-pose. And now I can't stop thinking of Sama-chan doing that.
When my parents went through stressful times, maybe they had moments like this too. Sorry, I know this isn't the proper place to stand around chatting. But if it's all right with you, why don't we stay here a bit longer before heading back?
I'll play you in Time Crisis. I passed some time with Mitsuru and then headed back to the dorm, without her. Oh, hey. So, like, what if everything yesterday was all some crazy dream, you know?
Sorry.
Probably not, though, huh?
Hey, so...
I think everyone's gonna need some time to process everything. It was all so sudden. But we should still go through everything we know. Do you want to go over it together? Can we avoid the fall?
That's...
He said it's impossible. Nyx's death itself, so we can't avoid it. Or defeat it.
Sorry.
Hold on. What if we let Ryoji live? If we let Ryoji-kun live, we'll have to face Nyx, and apparently Nyx is undefeatable. It's so unfair.
Sorry.
What if we kill Ryoji? The coming of the fall may be delayed a little, but our memories related to the Dark Hour will disappear. It may be the easiest way, but I don't think that I want that.
Sorry.
Alright, I just want to see... So what do we do?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to make a decision, but I don't want to run away.
Hey.
With everything going on, I don't think we'll be able to go to Tartarus for a while. I need to sort my thoughts too. Oh, but did you want to ask me something? I guess 3 things the Surgeon Persona users. According to Ryuji-kun, the reason there are more Persona users is because of your existence. You came here with Ryuji-kun inside you, bringing us all together. Along with the shadows that had been dispersed to different locations. My existence. Hey, Fuka, just a few questions about my existence. From what Ryoji-kun said, 10 years ago, you happened to be present when Aigis and Ryoji-kun were fighting. Aigis couldn't defeat Ryoji-kun, so she decided to seal him inside you. To have such a thing done to you... Yeah, it keeps me up at night. The 12 shadows reviving.
Well...
When you moved here, Ryoji-kun began to awaken from inside you, and the 12 shadows started making their move. I'm really sorry we didn't believe you about Mysterious Boy. Maybe all of this could have been avoided if we had taken you seriously instead of laughing at you behind your back. We should organize the information we already have. Is there anything you want to go over? Well, what did happen to Aigis? There's so much that's been delivered. Is she okay?
Well, about that.
After the incident, Aigis was taken to the laboratory. The researchers are tending to her, but with the injuries she sustained, it's going to take a while. Why did Aigis dislike Ryoji? Isn't this obvious?
In that case...
Aigis may have lost her memories of the battle she waged with Ryoji Mochizuki 10 years ago, but some part of her must still have detected that he was a shadow, an incredibly strong shadow that she had faced once before. Why does Ryoji look human? Well, I feel like that's because, like, he grew up inside of Sama-chan.
Well...
That is an excellent question. Ryoji Mochizuki is a shadow, the same shadow that Aigis sealed inside you 10 years ago. Over those 10 years, that shadow changed as a result of being held within a human. Eventually, it gained the appearance and characteristics of a human being itself. And those human characteristics are what influence it to give us a choice. Okay, but why is he such like a weirdo about everything? Why does he ask everybody out? I mean, I get it, teenage boy, but what's with the personality? Capricorn's lucky color right now is light blue. To ward off apathy syndrome, try waving goodbye to the setting sun. You can say goodbye to the apathy syndrome and all of your friends.
So,
I was hoping this was all a bad dream. I remember the other time I wished everything was a dream. Stupid Ryoji. Can I just point out that so far, Junpei's choices in close friends have been Sama-chan, who then got voted to be like leader ahead of him, and it was really important to Junpei. Chidori, who turned out to be working for the enemy and psychologically stressed, if not damaged, from what is at present kind of an unspecified traumatic past, and then she wound up dying to save his life. And 3, death incarnate. Those are his choices for friends. Saying the world is gonna end out of nowhere. What the hell does he mean by the appraiser anyways? Hey, Junpei, there's a couple ladies over there that can help walk you through it. We have to stay calm. If we panic, we won't be able to make the right choice. First, we should go over all the information we have.
Well...
shadows are pieces of Nyx, and the sole reason for existence is to revive her. That's all I have to say on that topic. What's the Appriser? The Appriser is the one who summons Nyx. The appearance of the Appriser is a sign that the fall is near, and all humans will become members of the Lost. I guess everything that's happening right now is just the beginning. Who is Nyx? According to Mochizuki, it was Nyx who brought the concept of death to this planet. Nyx will turn every human being into a member of the Lost. And because the Lost cannot survive without someone taking care of them, everyone will die. It sounds pretty painless. Well, I mean, you still starve to death, but it does feel like it's something that, like, you wouldn't be aware of. Oh, so we can pray for... Yeah, we could pray for, what's it called, power? Oh, shoot, hold on. I need to go buy some more secret dating site fuel. Damn it! I went to the wrong place. I was thinking the Escapade. Yeah, Crow is like Mochizuki's like a character. That's a gentle way of putting it. Mochizuki is what I don't know the actual correct definition, but if somebody who is British says that someone's a ponce, Mochizuki is what I think of. Ryoji. That's the dude that I think of in my head. Dude, check out my arm. Whenever I feel something off, I get goosebumps. I get them just when I'm walking down the street. Isn't this town weird, man? Alright, I don't need you, but I do want to buy the dating site passes.
Go have a look.
Let's buy like 5. Okay. Now, if we go back to here. So I am curious what Koromaru wants. Princess Casey is rocking out. Crow is saying that he's a ponce for sure. I'm glad that I'm using close to that right word. Woof. A familiar pet brushes at his feet, but he won't gain any more skills. I can't, Koromaru. I need to pray for better relationships with my friends. That's the way it works. If you want to like repair your friendships, you just like pray at the shared computer. So I'm thinking, like, who do we know we're not going to go up with? And right now I know for a fact that the student council. I went right past it, didn't I? No. I'll recognize him by sight. There he is. All right. So it looks like it's the same dialogue. All right. Now if he's available tomorrow, we'll be able to hang out and be friends. I like the dancing emotes for like the Persona music, especially in Escapade. Although a lot of the music in this is pretty hoppin'. I can hear people talking.
Hey, did you hear?
About Mochizuki-kun in Class 2F? His parents got transferred again, so he won't be around anymore.
What?
Oh my god, really? So that's why he was absent yesterday.
But like...
Who would have thought he'd managed to fit in so quickly in just 1 month? Talk about mysterious. I think pretty commonly about a kid that went to my elementary school for 1 year, and he came in. I don't know this for a fact, but my memory of it is that he was like they think Mochizuki is, where he just like his family moved around a lot, and he came in. He was with us for our 5th grade. He made a lot of relationships, and on the last day. It's a longer story than I can do right now, but I was really, really sad on the last day of 5th grade. Like that had been my favorite year of school so far, and I made so many friends and an awesome teacher, and I realized that like that was all done. Like whatever came next, like that year with that interaction, that was over. And I was really sad about it. And on the final day of 5th grade, I cried really hard, and not too privately either. Like it really hit me. And that kid, who I think I can safely say was named David, he was also crying a lot because he realized that he was gonna have to move away and just start all over again. And that was I don't know if he like remembers that, but I remember that I just like was with somebody else that realized like in a much worse way than I was that he was really losing something. I don't know what suddenly brought that to mind. What the hell just brought that to mind? Oh, it was just Mochizuki moving away again. That's what brought it up. Do you wash your lab coat after experiments? Every time. Literally every experiment I've ever done in this game. Ah, so you like cleanliness. I think that's a wonderful trait in men. I was somber and reflective at the end of other years of school, but 5th grade, that was the one. I was more emotional at that than any other time. And maybe it was partially because David was also like going through a thing. Like, you know, you can feel something more intensely if somebody else is nearby. And like, we weren't super tight or anything, but like we got on pretty well. And I don't know, like he would never hear this, but I would want him to know that I thought well of him for years after that. Like, I don't know where he went or what happened. We weren't like friends that we kept in touch, but I regret that now for what that's worth. I was just playing that RPG on my cell, but I think I'm finally getting bored of it. I hope there are more good ones. So I should go copy the card. Crow says we had an exchange student from Texas. She stayed 1 year with us. It was a great year, though. There's a small group of us who became friends with her, and we're all still friends. That's awesome, Crow. That's the opposite of my story. Yeah, because I wouldn't know how to get in touch with that dude that I'm thinking of. Like, we live in, like, the internet age where, like, everything's accessible. I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, I had a teacher in high school that I would love to reach back out to just to say, like, hey, I just wanted you to know I really got a lot out of, like, your teaching. The thing about that teacher, and obviously I won't say his name here, he has one of those teachers, like names like Sam Smith. Like, it's so common that you'd have to comb through 100,000 false starts to even get close. So it's not like a notable name that would be easy to pick out. Okay, so I think even though Mitsuru is available and we prayed to hang out with her, I think we're ready to hit level 10 with Chihiro.
Oh.
Are you on your way home? Would you like some company? It seems Chihiro wants to walk home. What? That was too loud. I really thought that we had prayed for a relationship with Chihiro. So now we know who we're praying for tonight. Sorry, Chihiro. Now I feel even worse because we had to turn her down. But we have, hey, Mitsuru, you were actually plan A the whole time. Yes. I was considering stopping by the library before leaving. Grow closer soon. Yes. You're a very diligent student.
Sorry to drag you along on this personal venture.
I'm thinking. Borrowing a book is self-evident because we're at the library. Need some help. I'm gonna go with looking for something specific because I don't like the other two very much. And this is more about like I feel like it's a gentle way of like, why are we here? Talk to me. What are we up? What are we up to? What are we hitting?
No, not exactly, but thank you. Looking through the literature section made me realize something. There are so many books about romance, but far fewer on the domestic life that comes after it. I wonder if that means the most exciting time in one's life comes prior to the wedding. Does everyone go into marriage with the expectation of losing something? The truth is, the group is in turmoil over the inheritance issue. And some of the older members are of the opinion that a student like me isn't up to the task. But I'm the daughter of the head of the group. I need to show that I can take the lead, even if I have to make sacrifices to do it.
Did something happen? I feel like asking is better than like, oh, that doesn't sound good. Well, that went well. Let's say did something happen?
Fiancé has been chosen for me. He's the new president of one of our affiliates, and he's much older than me. But if I agree to the marriage, the future of the company will be secured. He's planning to announce the partnership and our engagement at the same time. Doing so will give the appearance that the company is stable both inside and out. This is the best solution for everyone involved.
Is it really?
This was decided a long time ago. It's just going to take place a bit sooner than originally planned, that's all. This is for the best. My mother and father walked the same path, so I won't run from my fate.
I'll do something about it is not appropriate because she has not asked Sama-chan to do anything about it. Are you sure about this? Feels very second-guessy, like, well, are you sure about the decision that you've made and that you're reaffirming to me right now? I'll go with that's admirable, even though I don't actually feel that way. She does not seem enthusiastic about this at all, but she's not asking for my opinion. So if I'm going to offer it, it should be supportive, I think.
I'm glad to hear that you agree. Yes. No matter what happens, I can't turn my back on the Kirijo name.
That feels awful, by the way. Mitsuru looks conflicted. I feel like our relationship has grown. So not only did I get 0 musical notes, but I feel really bad about like, yeah, rock on. Give up your life to secure the future of the company.
Say, recently I've been feeling a little hesitant about meeting up with you like this. I already made the decision to carry out my duty. But whenever I talk with you, my resolve begins to falter. Why do I feel this way when I'm with you? I think it would be best if we left off here for today. Sorry to do this after inviting you out here, but I need to head home and go over some paperwork on the partnership. Excuse me.
I really disliked my answer there. After parting ways with Mitsuru, I decided to return to the dorm. But then again, like, if I had said, like, well, are you sure? Really? Are you really sure that you want to do the thing that you just said that you wanted to do? Do you suppose... No, never mind. There's no point in asking such things. I don't feel like there's no point, though. Are you scared?
No.
I don't think scared is the right word. I just can't seem to comprehend all that has happened. I thought I'd become stronger after dealing with what happened to my father, but...
Hey!
Ryojin said the unification was interrupted. That was probably from what my dad did, huh? My dad stood up to the fall back then, so now it's my turn.
Hey.
I wanted to hear Natsuki-chan's voice, so I called her. She could tell that I was worried about something and asked me what was wrong. But how could I tell her that the world's gonna end soon? I just don't know what to do.
Hello.
Ikutsuki and my grandfather both accepted the fall was the rightful fate of this world. They didn't believe the world was worth saving. What destroyed their hope for the future? I don't know, not having an awesome dog like Koromaru? I don't see how you could live in a world where you, like, have a cool pet, like Steve the Beardy, or, like Crow has talked about, like, birds, right? Do you guys have, like, a lot of birds? I'm always worried about, like, conflating one streamer in my head with another, but, like, when you have, like, cool pets that you hang out with, and, like, you're giving them the best quality of life that they can have, how can you not have... I don't want to get too deep in it. Like, I just feel like that's one of the things that I think about. Like, if you can make a better life for another person or an animal or something else, if you can make something else's life better, isn't that something? It feels like something to me. Wow! Ronan saying that the 3-note option was that you'll do something about it.
That is like Ronan. I would have expected that to me get kicked right out of the library. Like this is over. Get out. That's wild. That's the opposite of what I would have expected.
Thinking about it isn't going to change anything, so I'm going to train. That's all I can do at this point. In other words, just keep on doing. Well, we'll keep on keeping on.
When are the crops ready, by the way? It hasn't said anything about it, but 12/12. All right. So I did not do a good job of like being friends with Mitsuru. So okay, can we see who's available tomorrow? What day of the week is this? This is Saturday. So Sunday, no one's available on Sunday unless they call me. Shoot. That means that I might have a chance to hang out with somebody tomorrow. Okay, so who's available on Monday? This does not say what days of the week she's available. Damn it. No, I don't know who's available on Monday. So I'll just have to wing it. So we know that we're not at level 10 with, what's-her-face? So here's what I'm going to do. So Mitsuru has never contacted me to hang out on the weekends. Chihiro has, so I'm going to pray for a better relationship with Mitsuru. Because I really feel like I didn't do a very good hangout there. Is there anybody else? Like, we can pray for her tomorrow, because we might even get a chance to hang out with her. He's at 10. I just prayed for him. I don't know where I stand with him, honestly. Oh, I'm not going up with him. Boy, maybe I should do him. I think I might do him. Yeah, Hiraga. Because I know I'm not ready to go up with him, and now I get to see who's available for me to hang out with tomorrow. But yeah, Crow was also sharing that 2 people from the friend group actually went to their former classmate's wedding, which is awesome. But Crow herself couldn't go because it was a long trip and expensive. All right, so we're gonna buy whatever this is. Oh, you know those expensive fruits you normally can't afford? Well, do we have a good deal for you today? First up, we have the Hogyoku apple, and they come in a bundle of 3. These fine apples can't be found at any old market. It's wonderful, but wait, there's more.
kid.
The Hiranya Mandarin too. 2 of those for just 15,000 yen, give or take. Yes, buy.
Thanks, kid.
And although Crow couldn't go, there was lots of photos and videos taken. So I think it's awesome that you guys have been that tight for that long. Like, that's very cool. So, will anybody hang out? Hayase will. Okay, do I have a star persona? Yes, actually I have 2. I don't think that we double up on bonuses, but son of a bitch. I mean, probably. I screwed up a lot of relationships, it turns out. I really did a bad job with it.
Oh, right.
I just got a report from the laboratory. They're optimistic that Aegis can be fully repaired. However, they're unsure as to how long it may take. Oh, I see. But she was seriously damaged, and so I'm just relieved to hear they can fix her at all.
Thank goodness.
Yukari, who's apparently also here. Me too. I hope she can come back soon, though. There she is. I was thinking about what Strega has been saying this whole time. It reminds me of a little of what Ryoji-kun was talking about. So they must have known something about the fall. It's very frustrating. It feels like we're being laughed at. There's nothing we can do about it now. Let's just concentrate on Nyx.
Hey, so...
I wonder what Ryoji-kun is doing right now. He actually seemed to be the most upset about the world coming to an end. I can't help but worrying about him too.
Right.
That's right. He doesn't wish for the fall to happen either. I'm sure he wants the same thing we do. I feel like, I'm sorry to be like cold about this. Ryoji is like the last person that I'm worried about. like, technically, I guess that guy's been in existence since infinity, but in terms of, like, being a teenage boy, he's existed for, like, 3 weeks. Like, he's not missing out on that much. Can't we do anything? Anything at all? This is just so difficult. I'm sorry, I shouldn't expect you to have an answer ready for everything. I do have Phoenix Ranger and Featherman R. On the next episode. Episode 42, Sleep in My Arms. Love for love's sake, but what about the battles? On to today's news. Alright, so we can go to the shrine, and I guess we'll hang out with Hayase? Unless somebody else is available, like the Moon Kid we haven't gone up with at all. Let's go here. Wow, Crow, the friendship's been on for 30 years. And Kaz is saying, I hope you get to see each other soon. Yeah, I mean, you live a lot closer now than back in the day. I guess we'll copy this one. You never know when Elizabeth is going to ask for one. All right. So let's check, because every once in a while they sort of like go up over time, but I feel like the people that will hang out with us today are not going to go up.
Listen.
Right, and I don't even have a moon persona. Really? Okay, so then the question is, who's higher? That one's already max. That's Bebe. Rival Athlete. Oh, Rival Athlete's at 8. I didn't realize it was that high. And then Gourmet King is 7. Okay, so we're going to hang out with Rival Athlete, because he's higher.
Yo.
Hey, what's up? Want to grab some chow? And, yeah, we'll go up with him. Spend the day. The only other thing I could do is do the wild duck eating challenge, but I really don't want to do that when we could go up with somebody. Like, at least get a little bit better.
Yeah.
Hey, want to race again today?
Whoa.
Hey, no cheating. I can feel my bond Hayase grow stronger as we spend time together. We'll grow stronger soon. All right, we got there, I guess. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I was just thinking. I was wondering, if I meet Shinji again someday, what he would say to me. What would he say?
No.
I bet he wouldn't say anything. He just punched me in the face before either of us had a chance to speak. He's got a strong right hook, so I'm sure it'd hurt. Alright, I think it's just Phoenix Rangerman even at night. They show reruns. That Ryoji, he just up and disappeared. After dropping that huge bomb about the world ending and having us make a decision by New Year's Eve. What the hell, man? This ain't funny. By the way, do we have, like, exams coming up? Somebody just mentioned that. Oh, that's next week. Okay. I'd like to at least do the finals.
Can't seem to calm down. Damn it, what can we do?
Alright, it's not until the 10th that the refrigerator gets cleaned out. So let's pray for a relationship with Moon Boy. Alright, will I recognize his name? Gourmet King, there we go. Yeah, my goal would be to have everybody ready to go up at any time. Wow! Casey says HD Blu-rays are approaching 20 years old. Crow says, when I see a patient is born in 2000, I think, oh, they're such a baby, and then realize they're 24. Yeah.
Morning.
Things have been pretty crazy lately, huh? No one's in the mood to talk either. Keep your chin up.
Yeah.
I guess that's all we can do. We still have to do our best at school, too. Oh, no, wait. Isn't it like the week before exams? None of the clubs are available?
That's why.
It's December already. It's... Oh, wait, who is she? I don't remember who she was. It's almost the end of the year. Let's not ruin our last month this year with laziness, okay? Oh, that's right. Exams start next Monday. Though, didn't we just have them not too long ago? The material on the exams begins on page 160 and will include today's lesson as well. Let's see. How about we go over the definition of allotropy? Allotropy. I don't know how to say it, but it's the property of certain elements that can exist in two or more forms that are chemically identical yet physically discrete. Does that make any sense? Well, allotropy is very common, more common than you might think, like oxygen, for example.
Then?
Let's see if you know what I'm talking about, Chakariku. What's the name of the stratospheric layer of the molecules comprised of 3 oxygen atoms? The ozone layer, I believe. I'm gonna go with the ozone layer. I hope that that's right. I don't actually know.
Correct.
Wow, good job. Excellent guess. I'm sure you'll do fine on your exam. The oxygen molecule is vital to humanity in general, but the ozone allotrope in particular is necessary for life on Earth. You are aware that the ozone layer absorbs harmful ultraviolet radiation, right? Sadly, due to the destruction of our climate, there's less and less ozone protecting us. I probably have nothing to worry about, but you kids might. We need to be more environmentally friendly for the sake of all life on this planet. Oh, I don't want to make it a big thing, but I just want to point out that the global move to stop using chemicals that were harmful to the ozone layer and thus stopping the sort of damage that was so prevalent people were worried about is one of the great victories of international diplomacy and business treaties in human history. The ozone layer is still with us, not because it was never a threat, but because it was a threat. That the United Nations, like well, I mean that in like the small U version, all nations in the world banded together to make basic changes to eliminate the problem, and it's a huge victory. And just like Y2K was an actual problem that didn't happen because people took action to prevent it, and that doesn't mean that it wasn't a problem. The ozone layer is a huge thing, and it really bothers me. Like, nobody here said it, but it's just like, that always rankles me when people are like, oh yeah, it's just like the ozone layer, that was never a thing. No, it super was, and we did what needed to be done to make it not be a threat. Sorry, we'll just go on. No, it's not even a thing in here. It's just the mention of the ozone layer, and we're worried about damaging it and allowing through a lot of ultraviolet radiation. Yeah, that was a big fucking problem, and we did. It should be held up as the emblem of what can be done when we take serious, complex issues seriously, and how small changes can render them not to be problems anymore. Moving on. Yeah, it was definitely a thing. We got lucky. We got it in time. Fridges needed to be changed. Yeah, refrigerators, air conditioners, like a lot of coolants that were in use at the time, those were phased out and very quickly as well. It was a massive victory for humanity. It was a show of what can be done. Yeah, the room is locked. You guys, no one's going to be available all week. Like, is Mitsuru even going to be available? Oh, thank goodness. At least somebody's here. But, like, all the clubs are gone. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least we can hang out with Mitsuru. Let's go copy a card. Yeah, I think Mitsuru, Moon Boy, Rival Athlete, maybe Chihiro? Maybe she'll be available? Provoke is so useless. At least for my build, at least for the way that I'm playing. I just have a... Actually, you know what? Hold on. What was that? Heal support? I would take another wind break if that's available. Yeah, wind break, ice break, fire break. Let's get those. Let's have an extra of those each. Because when you've got an enemy that, like, is just immune to whoever you have with you, it's really helpful to be able to take down their defenses. So we're going to go hang out with Mitsuru.
Oh.
What a coincidence. Are you leaving now? Seems interested in my plans. We can grow closer.
Son of a bitch.
Hold on. Never mind. So, let's go see Moon Boy, and then let's pray for Mitsuru. It happened again. I got warned by my boss just for gathering info. I was out looking into Mr. Kirijo and Mr. Ikutsuki's relationship, and the boss called me off. I asked him why, and all he gave me was the usual bull about the higher-ups not liking it. This pattern, it's similar to the Gekko-Con student incidents. There's something else behind all this, I'm sure of it. My son isn't stressed at all, even with exams coming up. I'm a little worried about him. Do you know the Wild Duck Burger at the Iwatodai Strip Mall? He's trying something new on the menu every day. Is that the place that uses the mysterious ingredients? I doubt they'd use anything inedible. But I wouldn't be able to eat there. I don't have the courage those kids have to try weird food. Hey, some of my favorite food turned out to be weird food at the beginning. Munch, munch, burp. Grow closer soon. Wait. I need a moon. I'll be right back. Don't freak out. I need a moon persona. Because we get a bonus. Yeah, chlorofluorocarbons were used in anything with a spray. Hairspray, spray paint, like all the stuff that Harmonious Crow is talking about. And like those were phased out and banned like incredibly quickly. And like that wasn't cheap. That wasn't free. Like all those companies needed to come up with alternate accelerants. I might not be using the right word, but like to like do the spraying and like rebuild their factories and use them and like building air conditioners, like those giant industrial air conditioners that powered like major, like everything from office buildings to like construction facilities, those all had to be replaced with things that could feed different coolants. It was a big damn deal. And it wasn't done for no reason. Like you hear people talk about all of this, like, oh, it was some like fanciful thing, like this big like fake alarm, false alarm. And that's what really bothers me. If you want to take the can't talk right now. If somebody wanted to take the position that it wasn't worth doing and we should have continued to destroy the ozone layer and eliminated all life on Earth, that's a take that you can have. But what you don't get to say is that all of the steps that were taken to mitigate and eliminate the damage, so at a minimum, it's now happening over such a long time frame that we can be worried about other much more pressing environmental concerns. That's where we are. Like, that's the truth of it. And now I will stop. Let's see if we can do a fusion search. Can we fuse a new moon?
Shall we take a look?
No. Well, hold on. Seth, we get this guy. Oh, and I still wanted to get a Barong, I think it was, wasn't it?
Is this acceptable?
Yeah, let's get Seth. He looks like he knows what's up. Very strong and very magical, but not very quick, very low agility.
What do you wish to inherit?
So, I do like the idea of buffing up his fire and wind abilities. And then we could do... I feel like I have a lot of guys that know Dacunda. Let's pick up Raises Party's accuracy and evasion. And then Invigorate 3 is never gonna be unwelcome.
It appears it will receive a large...
A new power emerges.
Okay, so now we can hang out with the Moon Kid. Let's just see what this was. Right. Firebreak. Oh, I was just saying that I wanted more of these, but... Here's the trouble. There's nothing else that I don't want to have here. Then again, I'll say this. I do have other people that can do this, and I don't have a lot of people, but I have cards that can do this. I have cards that can do this. So yeah, we're going to forget Firebreak. We can always learn that a different way. Okay. Before I leave, is there anybody that I don't have? Emperors for Student Council, that's Fuka, that's Mitsuru, that's Art Club. I don't technically need Strength. I got 2 Temperances for Bebe. Then we've got this for Rival Athlete. I don't need Sun, and I do need Moon.
You need to
so
consider.
I don't, like, nothing immediately sticks out as like, oh, I'm missing that one.
We look...
So Princess Casey was asking what was the Y2K bug. The Y2K bug was, it became known in the mid to late 90s that a lot of critical operating systems that ran everything from government systems to large corporations to like the air traffic control system was coded around the idea that all dates would be presented in a 2-digit number. Sorry, real quick. Here's your history lesson for the days, ya yayans. It was coded with a 2-digit date number, and it became, like, people became aware, programmers and system designers specifically, that when the year rolled over from 1999 to 2000, a lot of computer systems would misinterpret that as being the year 1900, and then a lot of systems that relied on knowing the date and time, like where are the stars in the sky for navigational purposes, what satellites can I communicate with, what are the security certificates that allow me to browse the internet. I mean, all sorts of things that you wouldn't, like a lot of systems relate to knowing what the hell year is it even, and when that information is inaccurate, who knows what's going to break. The VA system, Social Security, automated banking systems, all sorts of things could potentially just like cease working and crash in really unexpected ways. And now there's some landscaper at a neighbors, so excuse me if it's very loud. So large corporations and small computer companies and everything in between, all sorts of contractors, set about rebuilding, patching, and sunsetting all sorts of old databases and equipment that needed to be addressed before the year 2000. And even then, there was a lot of trepidation leading up to New Year's Eve 2000. Like, I remember Family Guy did a big episode about all the planes falling out of the sky, and it was going to be like a big Armageddon. That's a comedy series, so don't take it too seriously. And effectively nothing happened. Like, if there was some like pawn shop somewhere where their database failed, like I didn't hear about it. It wasn't the global catastrophe that it might have been and would have been if not for the fact that all of that work was done to, again, address the problem and take care of it. And it's another one of those things where everything went exactly the way that it should have, where serious people implemented sober, thoughtful solutions to address a very real problem, and then when it solved the problem, the urban myth became, oh, it was never a problem at all. None of it was necessary. It was all a big scam. No, there were scammers that were selling you like keys to their fallout shelters, but those were the scammers. The actual problem that did exist was addressed and it resolved the problem. I don't know that planes would have come tumbling out of the sky, but I do know, having worked on some of those systems with my own two hands, that there were a lot of other systems that would have crashed. Anyway, moving on. So that's the story of Y2K. Grow closer soon. Here we go. It's been a long time. No, I'm not here to eat today. I'm here because I want to talk to you.
Hey, I haven't been doing so well lately, you know? And it's all because of your blasphemy. I begged so hard for your soul that I think I actually lost weight. Look at me! I'm paper thin now!
No, you're not? I mean, he doesn't seem to want to be thin.
Damn straight! I could down a ham katsu in my sleep if I really wanted to! I get what you're trying to say. You're embarrassed to be seen with me, right? I'm not like my little brother. Not smart or athletic, and I have weird stubby legs. And my pants are covered with food stains. I'm just a thorn in everyone's side. They all wish I could be more like my little brother. All they do is make fun of me. I just want this whole world to disappear. But the world can't end yet. Not until I save you first. Look, I can try harder. I just need to make it to paradise. That should solve all my problems. I'll be taller and more slender, and my body will glow. So I'll be safer at night. See? Then I won't be inferior to my brother. And you won't hate being seen with me. So please, don't abandon me.
I feel a strong connection with Suimitsu. This is going to be such a weird VOD for people at some point in the future. Like, someday somebody's going to be watching this and be like, why 2K? What the hell?
I have to go, so I don't have time to eat today. I haven't earned forgiveness just yet. And I have to find a new member to recruit soon.
That was him just now. So can handle it.
Sure, all I gotta do is rough him up and I get paid. You know, I've got this buddy who's kinda strapped for cash too, if you catch my drift.
Fine, you'll both get paid. Just make sure you finish the job. Huh? Oh, it's you. 132,000 yen, right? That's the same trick he used on my son. If you know what's good for you, I'd stay the hell away from him.
I decided to go back to the dorm. Yeah, it's been a very long time since we've touched on, like, the Moon storyline. Suimitsu is basically engaged in some sort of Scientology-like religious cult that believes the end of the world is coming. I don't know where he's getting that crazy idea, by the way. But, like, he wants to ascend with all of his, like, cult friends to paradise, which is, like, their version of the, what was that comet? I like, Crow will probably know, Maxine will probably know. Like, that comet that everybody was going to escape to. The Heaven's Gate people. I think that was the name of them. That's basically what he's up to. Also, Maxine is sharing an interesting story that I didn't know. In November 1999, approximately 500 residents in Philadelphia received jury duty summons for dates in 1900. Yeah, stuff like that. I didn't know that, but that's really interesting that there was at least one system that got messed up. Why don't we all try to cheer up a little? Good idea.
Oh.
Thank you. Sorry, I think I'm actually the one who's the most uneasy right now. All the more reason to cheer up. Everyone's been thinking... Guys, I might need to call it for this episode just because the landscapers at the Neighbors have filled this entire space where I am, and there's nothing malicious about it. It's just a fact with exhaust fumes, and it's a bit much. Everyone's been thinking about the decision we have to make. Have you given it any thought? I've been trying to.
Yeah.
Me too. It's not an easy decision to make. This is a really weird note to end on, but God, usually I want to do it when we're going to go to Tartarus, but I'm about to be very sick. So let's call it here. Let's not push it. I'm going to... Actually, we'll save it right here. Yeah. So everybody, we got a good length stream out of it. Like, this was very fun, but it's really an event in here right now. So let's go find somebody fun to raid. You guys, this was a ton of fun. I'm really glad that we got to hang out with you guys here on a otherwise wonderful, warm Saturday.